Yeah. Careful not to get your feet in there. Let's see, what do we got in here? Oh, shit. Fuck.
Oh, that's helpful.
I'm sorry?
I think I'm gonna get some food, okay?
Hi, Sharon. Glad to be here today. So glad. Huzzah. Potts was really bad today.
Swipe up for next stream. I'm watching this one. The asshole. They're like, skip this one. Skip this one. Skip this one.
Yeah.
Got it. I think I'll come back to it.
What?
Sorry.
What are some color combos we should do? We don't have many colors, but we do have some. I don't have any yellow. I do have some yellow.
Can I make a stupid joke?
What?
Funny face reveal. Wait, it didn't even fall in front of the camera.
Yes, it did.
Oh.
The bunny face reveal.
Bunny face reveal. That's not what I look like. My bunny song is what I look like.
Exactly.
I'm a gray and white bunny, not a brown and white bunny.
Yeah. Where are the... What was that?
That was the little magnet beads.
Oh.
Not beads, but you know, little magnet orbs.
Playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and had a manic freaky episode over Sadie. I don't know what happened. I think it was just a win. Do maroon and purple? Are you talking about these in purple? Bunny face reveal. Oh my god.
What?
The Aloes. I could make the Aloes flag.
They know what I look like. They've seen the little picture of my face. There they are.
There it is. There it is. There's the rest of them.
Oh my god, I'm a magical girl mascot. Bestie.
I forgot. I have these.
No, Bestie, think about this.
What?
A magical girl mascot.
Oh my god, you are.
That makes you a magical girl.
It does make me a magical girl. Wait,
That
who's
makes
had a
sense
face
because you're
reveal
modeled
bunny?
after a transformer.
You got non-binary.
Bestie.
What?
Your B Sona and Shanios, they're modeled after Transformers, which are magical girls.
Oh my god, you're right. Holy shit.
This channel hasn't had magical girl lore the entire time.
Yeah.
I'm the mascot.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you didn't tell me you had stones?
I told you I had stones. I told you I had stone minutes ago. I said I have these too, and you weren't paying attention.
I was not paying attention at all.
My god.
Look at these cool stones that Bunny
the amount
has.
of times I tell you something, and then you make the realization, like, later, and I said I told you that, and you were like, oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Stones!
Like, right now.
It's a whole basket of them.
Bessie. Stop filtering out what I'm saying.
Sorry.
Sorry. Jesus Christ. Yes, I have stones. You can have my pretty stones.
Yay. Is this a wedding gift? Alright, chat, for context.
The wedding gift.
Magler's the wedding gift. Bunny reminds me of my best friend's big sister, who's very, like, it has to be this way, and treats people like children when she herself acts like one.
What?
I don't know whether to be insulted on your behalf.
I feel like that's very much not what I'm like, though. Because
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not a very, like, it has to be this way person.
If anything, I'm that.
Yeah. If I'm, like, being pushy about a decision, it's because you can't decide something.
Yeah.
Or you need someone to decide for you. And then I say, okay, we're doing this.
Yep.
Who said that? Who doesn't like me?
Amethyst. So pretty. My sister got some really pretty bracelets. Oh my god. And I was so jealous.
Oh, I thought you made those for her.
No.
She just got those?
She got those from my grandmother.
Damn.
Not like that, but your voice sounds like someone who's like that.
Oh. Oh no! Oh my god. Genuinely? Shit, I was self-conscious.
Oh no.
Okay. I don't know if this is weird.
What?
But whenever I hear my voice, sometimes I think I sound like someone I wouldn't like.
Oh.
Like, I feel like I have a mean girl voice.
You feel like you have a mean girl voice. No.
Cause I get, I'm not used to the one that, like, you hear recordings, like, the voice in your head's different, like, you don't hear your own voice.
Yeah.
And so when I hear my own voice, sometimes I'm like, who's the fuck? Does this make any sense?
No, there's scientific reason for that, actually. If you want to hear it.
Tell me.
Okay, it's because the bass of your voice, the bass, like the deeper tones, they reverberate through your jaw up to your ear. So what's recorded isn't the stuff that's going through your jaw, so that's not why you hear it. So on a recording, you sound higher pitched, and therefore different than what you actually sound like to you, because you are hearing the deeper tones of your voice more through your jaw.
It's like you're hearing it through a stethoscope.
Exactly. That's why when you chew, you hear it very loudly.
Oh, yeah.
Because it reverberates through your jaw.
Damn.
She has, you know what? I'll spare them the truth of how they sound to me. Oh my god, no!
Tell me, how do I sound?
Beige mom with a white Stanley.
I need to get sick again. Can I explain?
Why?
Someone told me my voice was hot. Someone didn't tell me.
They
Right,
didn't
I was on
tell
the
you.
phone with someone. I was on the phone with someone, right?
Yeah.
And their sibling came into the room and said, "Who are you on the phone with? Their voice is hot."
I don't have any light or darker beats.
And I heard it, but they didn't know I could hear them.
Oh, I see. Like, I make tiny Aero bracelets.
I was so sick, Bestie, when that happened. So I need to get sick again. I don't know. I feel like this is the first time someone's disapproved of my voice.
They're not disapproving of it,
That's
Bestie.
disapproving. A beige mom with a white Stanley is, like, such an insult. They don't even know what my room looks like.
It's purple!
It's not what I meant. There's color in here.
Yeah.
My dorm is full of rabbit plushies. I am opposite of a beige mom, aesthetic-wise. Not the complete opposite. I don't go as hard as some people do. Look, do you know what I mean?
It's not disapproving.
That is disapproving. You call me a beige mom with a white Stanley, and I have like a room full of plushies.
I'm cannibalizing necklaces. You don't understand. I go to thrift stores and I kill necklaces. I hunt them like.
No one else wanted them.
No, their owners died.
Sometimes. It just sounds like that. Sounds like a beige mom.
With a very woke child or sister. Oh my god. You're the child. It's your mom. I'm joking. Their mom is not a beige mom.
Thank you. And no, my mom's so not a beige mom.
That's why
That's
why I rescinded my comment.
Fair. Thank you. You'll have to. Thank you. All right. That your message got hidden, and I don't know why. It was helper review.
Like, it's such a.
It's cool, not like a beige mom. Thank you. Are they right, bestie?
I almost said I lived with you for 7 years.
Damn, we're really married.
We're really married.
You never explained that joke.
I never did explain that joke.
We could just.
I was just waiting until somebody would ask about it. Being so for real, that's what I was just trying to do.
SMH, marry your rabbits in file. Bunny
What?
scares me sometimes. Why am I scary? Other people's perceptions of you are just so wild.
Hey, you thought everybody was scary.
I do. Okay, this is the second time someone has thought I was scary. Actually, I think it's happened a few times. I think everyone is scary, and then people think I'm scary. Sometimes. I don't know. How am I scary? I pick, like, the most non-threatening Sona possible.
I'm doing all of my work off screen right now. I just realized that. Okay, we're gonna thread it on
So,
screen.
Bestie,
What?
I asked you a question.
What
You
did-
sound like a beige man.
No.
Thank
Ow,
you.
my foot's cramping. Fuck. Because Bunny sounds like my best friend's sister who like yelled at me for messing up a gingerbread house. My gingerbread house 2 days ago because it wasn't even. Ugh. Ow. Ow.
Okay.
Ow, my foot.
Oh, it's a familiarity thing.
Yeah.
Okay, it's because I remind you of someone else. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, that's what it took.
What?
The realization.
No, because I didn't get it, because I was like, what trait about me makes you think these things? But then I was just, oh, it's because my voice reminds you of someone else's voice, and that's the thing I don't have control over, and that's just a thing.
Yeah.
That's circumstantial. Like, oh, that's just...
Alright, what pride flag should we do? We don't have a lot of options.
I think you could do aloes.
With?
Because that's purple and red, right?
Bring up a reference. I might need pink.
So, yeah, your friend's sister sounds annoying. Closing the door so you don't get doxxed.
Yep.
What's up in aloes? You don't have to do that one. You were just looking for any pride flag, right?
Yeah. But that might be the most doable one.
Because someone did recommend, not yep. Words. Someone did recommend red and purple, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty simple. Don't you think? You just need 2 shades of red.
I need 2 shades of red, yeah. I mean, I have this. That's more orange,
But
though.
it's more like one's, they look like the same shade, it's just one's more desaturated. This is definitely one's much lighter than the other.
I mean, I have these.
That's orange. It's orange.
But it's
A
small.
red one and then a coral one.
Yeah, I don't really have... I sort of do. If I organize them properly, then maybe.
Do you want to keep the reference?
I would like a reference, yes. Ooh, those are pretty. Thank you. I hunted them down for sport.
Bead hunter.
I am a bead hunter at thrift stores. At this size, I don't think I could do it.
Fair enough. We'll get a bunch more beads tomorrow.
Yep, I will.
Do you want to play Cuphead tomorrow since we're not doing it tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a lot of amethyst, actually. Like,
Me
a
too.
lot of amethyst.
Yes.
I'm gonna get some more tomorrow, too. Well,
Yeah. Stop buying amethyst.
it just... People...
People like amethyst and they abandon it in thrift stores.
Yes.
Damn. This is such a good nest. This is such a good nest. This is such a good spot for a nest.
Okay, I'm going to make really thin...
It's much rarer than when it wasn't attached to the wall because it needs a wall behind it.
Ah, I see. I have the star ones.
Oh, it's probably really cute. You want me to look up the gay flag?
I could do the gay flag.
You got everything for the gay flag, right?
I think so. Alright, do we do round or do we do the chunk?
Oh, what?
Do we do these beads? Or do we do
What you doing?
picking which bead to use for black? Which one? Amethyst is your birthstone?
Nice.
Okay, we'll make some ace flags.
It's a February birthday.
Your February birth. You'd think the February birthstone would be a pink birthstone.
Why?
Because it's Valentine's.
That's a stupid reason. I'm so sorry. That sounded way ruder than it meant to. I just don't like Valentine's Day.
That's true.
I
First
saw a
one,
thing
chunk.
that annoyed
Okay.
me.
Oh, I don't have any small amethyst beads. I've got some chips I could break apart. But then it'd be weird. No, wait, do I have chips of all four? I have chips of this, chips of these, and do I have... I don't have a black chip, though some of these are basically black. I just have to... Being Aeroflux means hating Valentine's or giggling and going to the Valentine's dance with a full face of makeup and hair done. Understandable. I could break this necklace apart, make some chipped ace. Should we make some chipped ace? Would chat like some chipped ace? No, those bracelets are pretty. They're strands of beads. These two are strands of beads. Like, they have the purchase thing and everything. And this is something I got from the thrift store. Oh, then yes. Okay. Okay. We are going to break this apart. Time for the breaking. Get off. Thank you. Get off. I haven't made any chipped bracelets yet. I do have some small jade chips in a bracelet, but that's kind of like my favorite bracelets. I don't want to break that apart. Oh, wait, I do have some over there on a necklace that I've been meaning to break apart for a while, but they're not small, so I'd have to do it with the bigger. Well, I guess all chips are kind of various. Oh, that's so sweet. I've had customers see all my bracelets and go, oh, I should give you some of my supplies that I don't use at all anymore. And I'm like, please? Like, actually, please? Guess what else? Bestie, can you toss me one of the pillows?
What?
I need something to lay my chest on. I need something to go right here. A pillow. Yeah. Ow, fuck.
I'm sorry.
I'm mildly exaggerating.
Is that pillow nice?
Yes. Thank you. You're the best.
Yay.
I'd play music, but I don't want to get copyrighted. How big's the hole on these? Not big enough for the thick stuff. Do you want to know something funny, chat? When I was making the original Arrow and Ace bracelets, I kept putting the Arrow ones on my wrist and giving the Ace ones to my bestie, right?
Ace one. No Arrow ones.
And it wasn't till like after I had made like 3 Ace bracelets.
I said something about it. I was like, no, I'm not just Ace, right?
And so
like, you were gonna make another one, and I was like, okay, bestie.
intervention time here.
Intervention time. You're making a lot of Ace bracelets, and wow, I very much appreciate it.
I need an Arrow.
Yeah, cause like, I don't want to start falling to that, like, you know, the not trope, but the issue with like Ace is just used to represent
Arrow.
Spec, and its Arrow isn't acknowledged.
Yep.
It's because you'd make an Ace one or an Arrow one and then an Ace one, and you would just make one and the other, and you'd keep the Arrow ones because you're not Ace.
Yep.
And that was the problem.
That was the problem I was facing. So I'd have to make 2 times the Arrow bracelets. I could use the argument that I made you an Arrow Ace bracelet, but then that just falls into the same shit.
Yep.
Something related to the Arrow and Ace community. I hope this is a safe space.
We're both Arrow.
Where are all my Arrow and Ace? Let me just
I made this one.
Yep. This is
made a
what
massive
started
Arrows.
the beast.
I started the beast. I went to a bracelet making event at school. My colleague. It was funny. Did I tell you like what the event was exactly?
No, I don't think so.
It was bracelet making for suicide prevention. And I made us friendship bracelets there. A romantic friendship bracelets.
Hi, hello. The Romance is Boring isn't just an Arrow Ace song. It's about stuff not with romance, a more sensual theme slightly. So an Arrow person can use it, just not Arrow Ace people. Ooh, Arrow Aloe anthem? Potential. Fuck. I spilled the beats. Currently making an Ace bracelet. If it would focus. If it would focus, please. Please. There we go. Making a chip bracelet.
I also, like, I really don't like how, like, sorry, I just used the word like too many times.
It's okay. Saw a TikTok edit with different flags and their most popular theme songs, but people in the comments said, it's an Arrow Ace song due to the Arrow theme. That pisses me off.
No. Also feel like I don't want being Ace 2 to take over being Arrow. Like, no, I'm Arrow.
Yeah.
Like, the idea of it, like, oh, you're Ace. It's like, I'm Arrow 2.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, you can say Arrow Ace. That is accurate.
Watching this as a
like,
pansexual, I'm sorry.
I don't
Whoa,
like-
hold on. Solidarity here.
Yeah, you don't. Why are you apologizing? What the fuck, bro?
What I am also pan.
Yes.
I am Arrow and I am pan.
It's funny because we're simultaneous. Like, we're. Okay, bestie. You know that failed Tumblr comic?
What?
Or was it supposed to be an animation? All or Nothing?
What do you mean?
Oh, do you know what All or Nothing is?
No.
Okay, it was like I think I had a Kickstarter and it was on Tumblr. And it was like this pitched like comic or animation or something of a pansexual and an asexual living together. And being like best friends. No acknowledgement of like aromantic. None of it.
You
Like,
fool.
it
They're
was just
both
an ace-
aromantic.
Exactly, that's what I was saying. That's us. The joke was like, oh, the asexual was super outgoing while the pansexual was super shy.
I
But just
see.
no, like, acknowledgement of aromanticism. It's just a pansexual and an asexual. So it was silly.
I feel like it's both. I'm ranting about this because I'm on area, none on ace, and I hate that people say I can't use the audio for area representation edits and shit. Okay. What? Why? Why are people saying you can't use audios for Like, I'm sorry. If you can erase us, you don't get to say what we can and can't use as our own representation, you know? We got the... Shit, where's my bracelet?
Which one?
Where's my aloe bracelet? Fuck.
You just fell on your phone fell.
My phone fell. Yeah. Fuck.
Oh, I have it. It's on the spider.
Oh, yeah, it's on the spider. Fuck, I spilt my beads again. God damn it. Ah, shit. Oh, this is the jade chips. I don't want to break it apart, but it would be really nice to turn it into an arrow bracelet.
Hey, show your chat what I made.
What?
Show your chat what I made.
Oh my god, look what my bestie made. Hold on. Look at him.
The stomach's been
Look at him.
It's not done, but
It's Maglor. It's fucking
I
Maglor.
made Shadios a Maglor plushie. Genuinely, like the night before Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
That
it was...
day I went to Walmart, bought fabric, and I made him that night and finished him the next morning
Yeah.
on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Just remember, it's never too late to start handmade Christmas gifts. It's just gonna be like cramming for a test. I was so proud to make him.
Oh my
and
god.
Make him so fast. because
Exactly.
I knew I was being a dumbass by trying to do it, but success, you know?
Very much success. I loved snuggling him.
Yay!
Chip bracelet.
I didn't
For
want
those
my
for
embroidery
those of
to be
us who like the texture of chip beads. I do not like chip beads.
round beads are such a more pleasant texture.
They are. I personally do not like chip beads to a massive extent. I like having one or two bracelets of them, but not like a massive armful of chip bracelets. I am the snob of candy bracelets. That is what I am.
Not with candy bracelets. Are these even candy bracelets? Isn't like a key part of candy bracelets them being made with the plastic beads?
I don't know.
I think you're just not someone who likes candy bracelets. You just like bracelet making. Cause like, I made you the candy bracelet and you liked it, but then you were like, we're upgrading.
Yeah. I'm making one while watching this. And then the yellow beads went to making a non-binary one for my girlfriend. See, that's probably what pulled them in, actually.
What?
It's the fact that I said making bracelets. Are you new to the channel, by the way?
Oh, then that's probably a fellow bracelet maker.
Fuck, where's the hole? Said every guy ever.
Hmm?
What?
What's the hole? Oh, I just got the joke. I didn't have a joke. I heard what you said, and then I heard the every guy ever, and I did put them together.
Yeah, just like every guy ever. Sorry, that's a generalization. I need to stop making those. That's a bold statement to say with children in chat.
I whispered it.
I follow you, so yay. That is actually really pretty. I am going to be running out of the gray very fast, though, so I might only be able to make one.
Can I put the candy I had? I lost it. So sad.
So sad, yes.
And sibling and sibling partner got me good German candy. I
Yeah.
don't know if I don't want to dox the names.
Yeah, don't. I just assume everyone's a new viewer if I've never seen them in live. But streams are always the same. 3 out of 10 fans and then 9,000, so I forget others exist. I'm not completely new. Alrighty.
Fair enough. But I remember a handful. I remember Rin. I remember C. I remember Firemaster. There's some others who, if I saw, I'd recognize.
Is this a bracelet based off the asexual flag? Yes, it is.
Like this.
This
That's
is... Oh, that's a pretty stone. There's no hole in it.
Okay. Fix that.
We could fix that, yeah.
We just need to like get a little drill or
We've
something.
done arrow aloe, arrow ace. I need to make an aloe ace.
Okay.
Huh. I just don't have the pink. Those come tomorrow.
Aloe Ace doesn't have pink. It has like a light.
I know, but I don't have any coral, and pink is a nice substitute.
That's true. Pink would substitute really well. I have lost my embroidery needles, I think. Thank you, bestie. You're the best. You're amazing. Thank you so much. I have a problem. I have a problem with losing my embroidery needles. Like, I've lost like a pack of them.
Welcome in. Are you new? I must
I
ask.
changed the bed sheets too, by the way.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
I did not notice.
It's a similar shade. Oh, it's a similar one, like, because it was the teal one and now it's the blue one.
Motherfucker, where
SMH
is
not beating the... Never mind.
Say it, you coward.
You're not beating, like, the straight couple dude allegations. And not recognizing I did a chore.
I'm so sorry.
It's just because I cleaned up and moved some things. I thought I'd mention, like, oh yeah, I changed the sheets too, because they had been changed recently. This is cozy. I like it. Going to do a little sewing.
Running this app for Pride PFPs, I had a hyper-romantic option, as if hypersexuality is a sexuality that make it hyper-romantic. I have no idea what made me pretty upset. Yeah, someone who's pretty hyper, to at least never censor it all. I feel that. Yeah. To be fair, the pipeline of am I hypersexual or am I just aloe is a pretty real one. I'm probably both. Or at least I was.
Are you?
I was hypersexual, but then
I don't think you were hypersexual. I think you were just a horny teenager who didn't have an outlet.
I think that's yeah. You've got a point.
And then you got an outlet.
Yeah.
And then you stopped feeling. Because it's like a starving person isn't food obsessed.
Yeah.
You know, they're just starving.
I'm new. I was just scrolling through the lines, found a cool one, and found yours.
Very not. Child user friendly, I guess. I don't know.
Since when have I ever been?
True, but I don't know what's the line, what you can say on YouTube. Like, can you say that or?
That's true. Like,
It's
no,
not
it's a trauma
explicit,
response.
it's just talking about
Exactly.
it existing.
Yeah. And to be fair, I was shown some pretty fucked up shit as a child, so
You were shown the documentary.
it was a pretty explicit
How
documentary.
bad was it? Like, you've mentioned it several times.
Like,
Sorry.
obviously no genitals were showing, but it was very dark.
Okay, I'm sure to scare you into not using the internet.
Instead, it made me more curious, so.
Yeah, it backfired hugely.
Yeah.
I need scissors. And now you're... Never mind.
Now I'm a kinky bastard.
That's not what I was gonna say, but it's too personal.
Just getting upset about a lot of stuff lately. Understandable.
I'm like trying to dodge the camera so I don't exactly I don't show my feet because I'm on the beanbag.
Yeah.
So I'm like trying to walk around whenever I get up. This is just me, chat. This is your stand-in for what I am. That's the bunny plushie that my doctor or surgeon gave me during my last, not during, but like before or after my last surgery.
Oh, nice.
It was really nice of him. I didn't know at the time, but he just personally like went to the store and bought me that plushie.
Oh, damn. Really nice surgeon.
Apparently he was a super nice guy, and like when we had to move, didn't get as nice of a doctor, which is sad. Yeah, but that was a cool dude.
Stand-up guy.
Like, by the time I was that age, like I remember it. I remember it happening. Like I remember getting this plushie.
Oh.
His name is Egg.
The plushie?
Yes, his name is Egg.
Okay.
And I remember getting him because it was my last surgery.
Gotcha.
You're getting Bunny lore. Bunny got this Bunny plushie during my last surgery. I had 4 surgeries as a child. My last one I was like 2-ish. I think that's my earliest memory is getting this guy.
Huh.
I was like a 2-year-old. Well, my earliest memory was probably before the surgery, but it was in the hospital getting that surgery is my earliest memory. In which I got the Bunny plushie, and it was super nice. I was really happy.
There's 2 main trauma responses that happen from being shown that stuff as a child. Ending up So, I wouldn't say ending up asexual. More of just sex negative and adverse to touch.
That can happen, you know?
Yeah.
Like, cut content rise. Sorry, we don't talk about content rise.
Yeah, that was very much me coping with the shit I was shown as a child, by the way.
Sorry.
Bracelet. Do we make it our size? Well, we're running out of beads anyway, so I think I'll do one more round of them. Sorry, worded it wrong.
One more round of them?
What? No. They're chat. I was reading chat.
Oh, what was chat saying?
Yeah.
Ah.
Any of asexual and very against everything touchy or hypersexual or both that I've seen in media. Yeah. In media, yeah, that's pretty par for the course.
Scam is like the inverse of the content rise.
Yeah. Different response. You know, Star was part of that.
Oh, right, she was. I'm scared of messing this up.
That's where Star came from. That was her origin. And then I changed the origin. When I folded everything of that into normal. Into what you guys now see. The first shard bracelets look, hate how they feel. Yep, I agree with you. They also don't slide really well on the string. They're called chips, actually.
Do this wrong way.
Anyway, I'm out of gray, so I can't exactly make an arrow one, which is very sad, actually. However, I will make these.
Shit, how am I gonna do this? Oh no.
I'm gonna need a lot of gray, black, and white, actually.
Huh? You need this?
Yeah, those types of beads.
Good thing I bought you some.
Yeah, that's why I didn't complain.
Complain about what?
Having too much of the same bead. Because I do need... Like, you can never have too much gray, white, and black.
See, that's why it was helpful.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm so glad.
See, I like natural stones. Not resin or glass.
I thought glass was okay.
Glass is okay. But I prefer...
Resin's plastic, but glass is...
Yeah, glass is okay. Glass is okay. Bessie, don't get me wrong. I just prefer stones.
Sure.
But they are also more expensive, so I'm not gonna complain. Considering I just dropped $160 on on stone beads, yeah, I'm not gonna complain. Anyway, I'm gonna make an Etsy shop if anybody wants to buy any.
Yes, plug your
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Pretty.
So this is kind of.
We're gonna put all the bracelets on so we can show them off as we work.
Nice. Very good advertising.
That's not something I made. This is something I bought.
Yeah. Spencer's had a romantic bracelet.
Spencer's had a romantic bracelet,
They had a romantic one.
which is pretty funny, not
This
gonna
is
lie.
like the first time I've seen like aromantic stuff sold in any public space. Like I've never seen that before.
Yeah, me neither.
Like I found those and I was like, "Bestie, look."
No, I mean like the stones were inside resin. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, I could
Still
be.
fast. You know, like it's still.
Wait, is this too light for
This is too big of a needle.
Ace? I think this is too light of a. I've got more. I could use these as gray for chips. If we want to tear apart my jade bracelet, make an arrow one. I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
Needles are too easy to lose. They need to come in like orange. Like bright colors. Like neon green needles.
It's called plastic needles.
No, but those aren't sharp.
Then you gotta deal with losing them.
Because they're so shiny. It's like they're invisible.
Okay, where the fuck? Oh, I used all the big ones. Shit.
I was expecting a joke.
What?
You didn't hear what I said.
No.
I'm not gonna say it again.
Potential sex joke?
Not intentionally, but I realized like, oh, we could make one out of that.
Gotcha. Okay, what's the gay flag?
Blue and green and blue.
Two shades.
Of green, 2 shades of blue, a shade of white in the middle.
Gotcha.
A shade of white. Oh my god.
Gotcha. I don't have any pink chat, so I can't make anything with pink. Very sad.
Screw lesbians.
And the pansexual flag, and
Screw lesbians, pans, and bis.
screw literally any flag with blue in it.
Screw
Not
trans
blue,
people.
pink. We need to clarify. These are satire, satirical comments.
No.
I say as somebody who is trans and pan.
Dude,
I could use
everyone
these.
I know is like trans. Or everyone now has a pink pride flag. I can't be saying that. Not unironically. Like I know someone who's gender fluid, that's pink. I know someone. Everyone I know at school, my college, at my college has some sort of pink in their pride flag.
Yep.
Shit.
I have to wear a lot of bracelets, but I like to wear them on the right wrist. My left wrist is for my watch, and I don't want bracelets on it. So when I write, I have to take all of them off. Oof.
Bestie.
Have you seen the gay flag with abbreviated 5 stripes? There's 7 stripes?
Nope, this isn't working.
There's 7 stripes on the gay flag? I always thought it was 5.
It is 5.
What?
It's 5. What the fuck you mean 7? Maybe in like a bigger version of it, but no, it's 5.
Right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I'm getting word otherwise.
Chat's wrong. Listen to Bunny. Bunny's always right.
Except when you're wrong.
I am joking, by the way.
Fuck, where did all my... Oh, they're in here.
I'm a dumbass. I am not always right.
This is my aloe stick. I shoot you, and you become aromantic. An aloe, if you're ace.
No, I don't
No, this would be a that would be a crime. And this would also be very bad.
Hmm?
I should conversion jokes are in bad taste, I'm not gonna lie. Of any kind.
Yeah, I suppose so.
The bigger version with 3 greens, 1 white, 3 blues. Never seen someone with 2. Really? Because I always thought it was 2 blues. I think I'm gonna use the thicker boys.
The one I'm thinking of might be a simplified one, but I think it's the more commonly used one.
Ah.
And like, yeah.
Do I have any darker blue? Is there any dark blue on the...
Oh, this is pissing me off.
Never in gay flags? Huh. Interesting. Do we break this?
What? That's a you question. I think it's too desaturated for the gay flag because it's also too yellow leaning and not enough blue leaning.
No, I mean for the... Oh, wait, no. What am I thinking? I have these. Oh, wait, no. I would need 2 for the Ava flag. Dilemmas. I surprisingly have very little howlite. Good thing I ordered some. No. There's probably some... Is it misogyny or sexism? I think it's sexism.
About what?
At play with the abbreviation.
Abbreviation?
Because lesbians are women and gays are men.
What do you mean?
If you look up the lesbian flag, it's the abbreviated version. If you look up the gay flag, you get the non-abbreviated version.
Really?
Supposedly.
I think that would be misogyny.
I forgot the definition. I should probably look it up.
If you're going by sexism being discrimination on basis of sex and misogyny on basis of like against women gender-wise,
Yeah.
the difference would in the case be that misogyny specifically refers to women and refers to the gender, not the sex.
Yeah.
Or I'm wrong. I am a dumbass.
I think we're gonna use these.
Dumbass with a 4.0 GPA.
Dumbass with a 4.0 GPA.
I think. It would be bad if I lost that GPA. I think it would mess with me mentally really badly.
Ah, I see.
If I'm putting too much of my ego and self-worth into my grades.
You definitely are.
And I think I need to probably, like...
Address that.
I think you should not praise me based on that anymore, because
It's gonna fuck with you.
Like, if I lose that at any point, I will be a mess.
My ace friend, the one with the big sister I mentioned earlier, always says she's bi instead of bisexual because she's scared of being called too woke for saying biromantic. I don't want to say my gut response, which is, haha, pussy, but I just said it, so.
I kind of get that. Like, filtering because you don't want to be this. Like, I noticed when I'm, like, with you, you are much more willing to explain to people, like, what aromanticism is than I am.
Yeah. This is true.
And gender-wise, I don't talk about that because, no. I don't want the... That's not real, you want attention thing, so I'm the opposite. I tell no one and I never talk about it.
Ah, I see.
I feel like with that especially, you get it from both sides. Well, with aromanticism too. Like, from queer people, you get that that's not real, and from, like...
I feel like it's a
cishet
triangle.
people, it's not real.
I feel like it's a triangle. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Between, cishet, queer, and the aspec community.
I made me remake this because it's frayed too much because I sewed it and I had to redo it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look at it. Like this edge here. Like, do you think I need to re-sew it now because of fray?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. Oh, give it to me. Which side are you talking about? The gear?
Yeah.
Oh.
I have the pattern for it still.
It's up to you.
I want to know what you think. If the answer is redo it, tell me to redo it.
I don't know if it should be redo it.
Sorry. I'm just upset about it.
Understandable.
I'm gonna work on this later when I'm not upset about it.
Okay. That's a good plan.
It's just I tried to embroider it, but the fabric, it wasn't working well and it started tearing.
Ah, I
So
see.
it's frayed there now. And I don't know if it's like stable enough to where I could sew it on and it wouldn't look bad.
Gotcha. There are 2 different beads in this mix.
The boys' clothes.
I would say that too, but then again, raised Baptist in a Southern town school under parents' care since we're minors. Wait, I'm confused on what that was in response to. I'm sorry. Jade.
It's hard to think if someone would be okay with, like, you can be bisexual, but if you specify you're biromantic, like, that's...
I feel like these beads are slightly too big. God damn it. I'm talking about you saying haha pussy to the thing. Gotcha.
Where you're sitting right now is cute.
There. Gay flag. Not to string it up. What size? It'll have to be the small one. Shaw, I have something else to say and rant about that might also make you mad like you did to me. What? Said, what's DID? So I explained it and they said, oh, so I might have it as well. I asked, what makes you think that? Because I want more than one name.
Huh?
DID. Though I guess there is a difference between DID and plurality, in the sense that plurality is a blanket identity term and DID is a diagnose. It's a medical diagnosis.
Yeah.
I think a lot more people are.
I've been diagnosed with OCD now.
Oh, are you?
Can I say that?
Did you go to the therapist and he said you had OCD?
Dude, he's treating me for OCD.
Then yeah, you've been diagnosed with OCD.
Yay! Huzzah! I want like a cake or something with like writing on it that says "Congrats on your OCD."
Congrats on your OCD diagnosis.
Yeah, I have OCD now. I legally have OCD now. It's not just like people on the internet saying, you can't self-diagnose, it's a serious condition. And it's dangerous to self-diagnose. You need to see a medical expert, which you may not be able to have access to.
Gestures to myself, case in point.
Like, you have to, if you think you have it, go see a doctor. Otherwise, you don't have it. I feel like OCD is really bad about it. Like, people online are vicious if you claim to have it and haven't been diagnosed.
Gay flag bracelet. Obsessive cleaning disorder.
I did such a great job, didn't I? Because I cleaned the room today.
That was not a compulsion.
It was not a compulsion. That was.
You should probably ask about the autism next time you go, by the way.
Do I have to?
That's up to you.
I don't. See, that's the kind of thing I think it's reasonable to get a diagnosis for because I don't know. Well, I do know because you tell me, and I'm like, you know what? That makes sense. I believe you. But like
it's kind of obvious sometimes.
It is.
Yeah.
Look, it's really hard when you don't have a concept for it. Of like how you are versus how other people are. Like I feel like OCD is very obvious because it's very.
If I so much as brush your leg with my hand, you react, and not in a sexual way.
It hurts.
You have at least a sensory disorder.
I do have sensory issues. I have to because considering how I would wear pants as a child because it was painful. Why are my hands so sweaty? Stop it.
So I was talking to my therapist once, looking into getting a new one. When I discussed actually hoping to be diagnosed with something, she said, you just want to be something to be wrong.
Okay, get a new therapist.
To an extent, I agree. Get a new therapist.
Okay, what's your like devil's advocate here?
My devil's advocate here is sometimes you do want something to be wrong, because then it makes all the pain that you are feeling like validated, right? You know?
Yes. I mean, I felt that way with OCD of like I want a diagnosis just so I can know, yes, this is real.
Yeah.
Damn, I can tell people now.
Damn, I need a filler. I need a filler bead.
Make stupid jokes about it, like the sign thing.
I'm gonna use the glass beads.
Okay,
But
so
the fact that you're wanting something to be wrong with you shows that there is something wrong. So it's a like, yeah, I get that. But that wasn't the case. Yeah. I'm not saying it was. Just wanted to be diagnosed with possibly anxiety because I was having severe panic attacks. So I just stopped seeing her. Yeah. That's what you should do. I guess it hinges on when you've got complex disorders like a cluster B disorder, questions like that do have some weight to them. Because, yeah, sometimes they are right. You just want something to be wrong on top of the shit that you have, you know?
I think it's a rude way to phrase it of, oh, you just want something to be wrong.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, the question itself isn't the best way to phrase it. It's more of you self-sabotage type of thing is the response you should, like...
Yeah, I started saying to that Shadios.
Yeah.
It was a little bit out of frustration because it's like I've seen the cycle of you doing it so many times. Because I usually avoid talking like that because I don't want to sound dismissive. You know?
Yeah. To your grandmother, Rin? Or... See why I would want something to be wrong, since my grandmother is constantly excusing my little brother's behavior since he has 7 diagnosed issues. You have none, you're older.
Okay, a diagnosis is not an excuse. It's an explanation.
Yeah.
Like...
Like, I very much probably have either ASPD with NPD traits or NPD with ASPD traits. One of the two.
BPD.
Or on top of BPD. I have some sort of mood disorder. I know that.
Like BPD make the most sense then, because isn't that most known for having tendencies of the other cluster base? Or am I completely wrong?
Yeah. It's more complicated than that.
I'm sorry.
They have the things have overlap, so it's like, yeah, sort of. You're sort of right. It's just that BPD is the most well-known one.
My slimes are trying to rebel.
What?
I'm sorry, I'm playing Slime Rancher. They're trying to like rebel and escape.
They're trying to start an uprising.
Yeah, they're trying to start an uprising. So I'm feeding them and making them happy.
You're making them.
You're
making them complacent.
Stop trying to escape. I'm so nice to you guys.
I could be a dick. I could be a dick to you. I could throw you around on a whim. Let's break out the manipulation tactics. Let's go. Woo!
I'm so nice to you guys. I don't let you like form into those like
evil tars.
Evil tars. I avoid evil tars so
Holy
well.
yap and rant and vent. I'm so sorry I was texting personal stuff as if I'm on the phone with my best friend. I mean, hey, I'm glad you feel comfortable enough to do that.
Fine,
Gay. You are gay.
Huh?
Gay.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. See,
It also could pass as an earth bracelet.
Oh, it does. Yes, it's discreet but also very obvious at the same time.
Yeah. It's the exact order.
Yes.
But the aesthetic of it is very earth.
Yes,
honestly, I don't feel like getting a diagnosis for some stuff besides the things that can't be completely fixed or hidden personally. So if I know it's probably wrong, I can feel comfort with that. For me, I am scared of therapy because I've heard horror stories about people with personality disorders getting treated like shit.
I like my new laptop.
Yay! The thing continues. Honestly, the chip one isn't that bad. Okay. Do I make another gay? No.
It's like a really big DS.
It's like a really big DS.
Yes. I just got a laptop because I wanted... Okay, I got a laptop for 2 reasons. Games on Steam and Game Maker. Because I can't use it anymore. My old laptop like a year ago, so I stopped using it.
Gotcha.
I just got my laptop for video game usage. I didn't get it for school.
Hey, no shame.
I'm not gonna use it for school.
There is
I
no
just
shame
got
in
it
that.
because I won. My old one is terrible. Does not work well. And so because of that, I've not been using a laptop for school at all. Honestly, I feel like everyone who brings a laptop to class is like doing themselves a disservice because they all end up just fucking around on their laptop and not paying attention.
I was gonna say make gender apathetic, but I'm pretty sure it has gray. I mean, I have several types of beads I could use for gray.
Oh yeah, you have gray. Definitely have gray.
I definitely have gray. I could be using silver for gray.
I'm gonna wash my hands because I feel so fucking wet. Fuck.
Hugs.
Why are my hands so sweaty?
Not gender apathetic, but it has a flag that is usually very easy to make because the bead colors are always there. What are the bead colors? Where's my iPad?
I did such a good job with the room. I have not seen your iPad though.
It's in there.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, did you need me to get it for you?
Fuck.
Okay, you don't have to move because you're handling the stream. You're kind of in a spot right now.
Yeah. Should be in there.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Bunny's the best.
Bunny is the very best. Brown, purple, white, gray. I just got tiger eye. Woo!
Fuck, where is it? Fuck, where is it? Shit. Fuck. Where is it? Where is the box? There's the box. I found the box.
I just got some pretty beads. Pretty beads.
I'm back.
I just remembered these beads existed.
Nice.
Oh my god, I love them so much. Not gonna lie, I might be gender apathetic a little bit. As a collective, we are probably a little gender apathetic.
That would make sense. What does your apathetic mean?
You're apathetic towards your gender. And this might be for you. Look it up.
Fuck. I spilled plushies.
You spilt plushies.
I spilled plushies. I spilled the plushies.
You are one.
Huh?
A
I'm sorry. Should I have given warning?
little bit, yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I just.
Alright, I wanted to. This is much more comfortable.
All right, what's the order, please?
I'm so sorry. I just did that casually.
A little warning, so I could have like been a little more careful with the camera, just in case, you know.
Because it only says right here, and I was waiting.
Yeah.
I was thinking,
Yeah.
but then I realized.
But if I accidentally nudge it, I'm fucked.
You take the stream down. You delete it so fast.
Oh, I see. Oh, then actually, I have a better bead for this.
Oh yeah, you have the light purple.
I have the light
You look so
purple.
hot for that. Oh, I'm so much more comfortable now.
It's with gray, right? Which one is the more popular flag for it?
The pink and the blue or what?
Like, which one's the more popular? Brown, purple, white, gray. Okay. Because I have these.
Those work so well.
Also known as agender. A page, what the fuck?
Ape gender?
Ape,
Apogender?
there we go.
Like an abbreviation of apathetic gender. Apogender.
Gotcha. Do we want this one? Or do we want this one? Do we want the metal bead? Or do we want the glass bead?
Which ones?
The glass metal. It's glass or metal, not both. Where's my thick? Oh, fuck. Oh, there it is. I can't reach it. Ugh. Got it. Glass or metal?
Glass.
Which one looks better? That's what I'm asking. Tiger eye is pretty. Okay, these are not. These might not fit all of them. I will string them up next to each other so you can see. Fuck, I did it backwards. Whatever. I'll fix it later. Which one looks better? I've realized. I will fix it because I'm gonna take them all off. Which one looks better? The metal one? The one on the left or the one on the right? Second one? Alrighty. It's white then gray. White then gray. See, either way, Bunny was right. Always listen to Bunny. Bunnies are intelligent.
Yay!
Oops. Forgot the gray. I never understood what humans do. I'm really demi-fluid, demi-flux. But I just say gender fluid. Gotcha. Random fact because I just thought of it. See, we've all kind of got our own little identities. Like, I'm a guy. I just am. And due to the body I'm in, I'm technically a trans guy.
Do you not feel like one?
No. Just feels like I had the wrong body growing up.
Isn't that the definition of being trans?
No, because in all way, shape, and form, I basically just acted like a guy and was never scolded for it.
What does it mean to act like a guy?
I don't know, like the stereotype of what a guy acts like. Like I liked space. I liked cars. I liked Transformers. I had Hot Wheels, the cars. Shaw was such a tomboy and then just is boy. I suppose. I guess that's a way to put it. I don't know.
Did you have a girls are gross phase?
That was just the entirety of how I grew up. Of anything feminine.
I mean girls specifically, not just feminine things.
Not based off their body, no. It's based off how they acted. Ew, makeup. Ew, dresses. Ew, skirts.
They're comfortable. You know, you like those things now.
I do.
I was wondering because we were friends, like, from, oh my god, were you like 11 and 12?
Yeah. So fun to watch TikTok videos say when I was a lesbian. Then I realized I was just trans mask. And I'm basically complete opposite. I never understood what humans do. Here we go. This is a spacer bead. Like, for real. If I had to equate my experience socially and internal experience wise, I was just a guy who then is going through the stereotypical trans femme egg experience.
How?
Is into force femme.
You're so interesting.
Thank you.
Though I did offer you a fair body swap.
Yeah.
I meant that entirely jokingly.
Like, yeah, I want a dick, but I also want to be a pretty princess.
Aww.
Bracelet. I never understood what humans do.
I'm just gonna use these bracelets all.
Please.
Yes, I will.
All right, give me another pride flag that I can do.
Fuck agender.
Agender?
It's gray and green.
Ah, I see. I can do a tiny one.
It's basically a aromantic one, but with the color swap around.
I can, oh, I've been accidentally making this.
Not really.
The ones that alternate back and forth?
Sure, because it's this what the arrow one looks like. But you have 2 shades of green, so it's arrow.
Achillean? Bestie, look up the Achillean flag.
Keyboard. Achillean flag. Oh, it's another gay one?
What colors is it?
It's just... Okay, it's this one.
Oh, I see. I could theoretically do that.
You need the phone closer?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
It's boy version of Sapphic. I don't think I've seen the Sapphic flag. Recognizably.
I don't draw people enough. My, anatomy skills are shit, because I'm not good at this.
That's what practice is for.
Yeah.
Gotta make 100 bad things before you make a good thing. When it comes to a skill-based task.
Okay, I'm better than I was, but I'm not good, you know?
Well, then you're in the 50 phase, not the 100.
Yeah.
Sapphic is pink, white, pink with a rose in the middle. But I'm saying what beads you would put. Agender. Pretty. Better but not good makes no sense. Because this is me used to say before speech lessons. You are now gooder. So technically it is good. You back then would say you were good now. I agree with this.
Yes, I agree. Past me would be like, wow, it's amazing. Current me sees how good other people are. You know what's the worst feeling ever?
What?
It's not the worst feeling ever, that's such an exaggeration. A bad experience skill-wise is someone who's much better than you talks about how bad they are. Shadios, you do this.
Yeah.
Stop doing it.
I'm sorry.
Because you'll see someone who's amazing arm. They're like, I'm such a beginner. I'll never be as good as some people. And then you're like, wow, I feel like shit because you, amazing artist, are acting like your shit is just your art is just slop.
I was actually thinking about this a couple years back. That I needed to stop doing that because what about people who have technically worse art than me,
Yeah.
what would they think?
It's very discouraging.
And you basically confirmed what me about a year ago was thinking.
No, you're right. That's totally like a thing. And I think people don't realize that.
And I've tried to cut back on it. I don't know if you've noticed if I have or not.
You definitely have, like, because you've definitely done that more in the past than you do now.
Mm-hmm. There's always room for improvement, but that room is constantly being filled from the past time. Pretty. Pretty waist. I wish I could play some Will Wood right now.
I've had some of his stuff stuck in my head.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
I never understood what humans do. Being so for real, me taking a jewelry class back when I was in school was an experience. I was like, ugh, I don't want to do this. This is too girly. Ugh. And look at me now. Like me, as a guy, buying dresses and jewelry and shit, I feel so fucking embarrassed. That is how this feels for me.
Oh my god. I'm restraining myself.
I could blast some problematic Midwest emo artist without a little bitch nagging in my ear. Little y'all's impression is so funny.
See, the thing is,
What?
when I was like around the age I met you, I was having, well, never mind, I can't explain it well enough to talk about it.
Try.
Hating the concept of gender.
Ah.
And hating the idea of having to do girl things or be perceived and like have my identity be based around being a girl. I was having very strong feelings about it, and a lot of them that were like, not something that I could find anyone who agreed with me on. And so it sucked. Like, I had just this hatred for like the concept of like feminine things. So it's like, but it wasn't in like a pick me way. I don't like the word pick me, honestly, because people wildly misuse it. And it's also just become another way to call a girl bitch.
Yeah.
So I have like, okay, like girl sections and boy sections of clothes and the difference in what you see. I
Oh,
hated the
that
concept
pissed
of
me
that.
off
I
so
hated
much.
it. So, like, I hated feminine things, but not in, like, oh, I hate feminine things. I hate that that has a feminine implication. I hated that things that were, like...
You hated that things were gendered.
I hated that things were gendered. I hated it so much. And I couldn't, like, articulate that well enough, so I had just, like, this hatred of femininity that people didn't... Like, my mom interpreted it as, like, oh, you're embarrassed about being girly. You need to learn to be comfortable with being feminine. It's like, fuck off.
It's the fact that it's split in the first place.
And it's just like, I couldn't explain what I was feeling at the time, but I felt it very strongly. I still feel that way, but I feel less, like... I feel like the concept of it has less control over my life because I don't give a shit. Okay, it was also before I cut my hair. Cutting my hair did a lot for me. Like, I felt a lot better after cutting my hair. Because that's such a, girly girl identifier. Like, a girl who is playing girl and conforming and agreeing to what is and makes someone. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm rambling.
Agender. Yum.
I see.
Yes?
Does it make sense?
Yes, definitely. Perfectly.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I had the exact same feeling.
Yes.
That I then learned to articulate.
Honestly, one could look back and think, oh, this is a trans guy. No, it's not. It's... Yeah. I just...
It's funny, you have the two different perspectives. One is a trans guy, one is not.
But I think it's reasonable to feel this way regardless of what your gender is.
Yeah.
But the idea of, like...
Fuck!
There is social implication in it.
Fuck! It came undone.
A lot of it was also in relation to I didn't know I was aromantic yet.
Yeah.
And I think heteronormativity plays a massive part in it because it's the exploitation. And oh, you're gonna meet boys and like boys and be boy crazy.
Oh, my grandfather pisses me off so much.
Because it's like, this is the age where I was like, 12, 11, and it's like the expectation is, oh, you're gonna like boys and like start being super into girly stuff. Like, so I knew, like, pretty well and was friends with as a kid. Like, did that role entirely. Like, super feminine, started wearing makeup, very much interest. And like, I don't want to be that. I don't want to make it sound like, oh, that's a bad thing. Because then it's like, oh, that's pick me. You're like not supporting women. No, that's okay if you want to be that. I'm hating the expectation and the standard of it.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Understandable.
You can live your life how you want. I don't like.
Oh, god damn it.
The idea that being a girl means being this list of things. And the idea of, okay, these are boy clothes, these are girl clothes, these are how girls are, these are feminine traits. I don't like the word femininity. I don't like the word femininity. I don't like the implication of feminine or being feminine. I think pretty things are just pretty things and don't have to be feminine. I don't like that idea of masculine. Oh, this is a masculine thing to do. No, this is just a thing, Does this make sense?
Yes.
Like, I don't like that these things are labeled. I don't like that, oh, it's something's pretty, it's feminine, it's soft. Like, no. It's just pretty. That doesn't have to make it girl. And I couldn't, like, articulate this as a child. And I was just very angry a lot of the time about this.
There is something to be said about, pretty things being associated with femininity and pretty delicate things being associated with femininity.
I think it's also sexist both ways.
Yes, definitely.
The idea that, like, delicate is feminine. It's like the thing you don't like with the, oh, girls are victims and guys are abusers mentality. Yeah. But also at the same time, it seems to be saying, like, oh, femininity is safety in a way. Because, like, it's soft things. And what's associated with masculinity.
For us, it's the opposite. For us,
Can I explain this?
Yes, sorry.
About this. Things that are feminine feel safe in a way. Where it's like, okay, what's feminine? Cute stuff, soft stuff that's, like, safe. Whereas guy stuff, it's like, okay, stereotypical guy stuff. Guns. Not safe. Skull imagery. not safe. War stuff, not safe. Whereas girls, it's the opposite of that.
Yeah.
And I think that's wrong. But on the other hand, it's also like, oh, girls are, like, in a sense, it goes in with needing to be protected. Like, it's the delicate and the... I have many issues with this.
Ah.
Do you understand?
Yes. I find it funny how the mentality that was drilled into our head is the exact opposite.
It's not something I feel strongly about. It's just something I was thinking about recently, really.
Mm-hmm. Let me read chat for a second. Bunny giving a long speech of their feelings on gender while Shaw keeps whining about a darn bracelet.
Yeah, it's been really funny, actually, because you've, like, it's fallen apart several times.
I was going to say hi. Oh, that's Shaw. Hello. People often confuse the fact that most feminine things are most seen as classy, but not fragile. I don't think a woman is super weak and a guy is necessarily strong. Okay.
I don't like that there's a rule around it at all. Like, my problem is that there's any association with, like, okay.
I'm going to give you this bracelet.
What bracelet is it?
The agender bracelet.
Do you think
I think you're against gender. And I don't mean that as a negative way.
I thought I was agender for a while.
Do you want this bracelet?
I don't know.
Hi, Shaw. I don't talk so... What? I'm confused. Anyway, can I give my take on it?
Yeah, but then can I keep ranting?
Yes.
I've been thinking about this for years.
Yes.
Not so recently. I feel more comfortable about
Okay,
this.
so the stuff that you said about, like, oh, femininity being the safety part of it, and like masculinity being the dangerous part of it, part of, like, the, you know, like, war and shit. For us, it was always the opposite. It was seen as femininity is target, masculinity is safety.
I mean, it goes both ways.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same. It sounds contradictory, but it's the same thing.
Yeah. You saw one side, I saw the other. Like, in my experience, it was the other way around.
Mm-hmm. I'm not saying I've experienced it like this. It's more of an observation I've had recently. Like, past few weeks or months recently.
Gotcha. Like, for me growing up, femininity was seen as, oh, you're going to be a target. If you don't act feminine, you're more safe. If you lean into the violent, like, be a man shit, you're not going to be targeted as much. You're going to be able to defend yourself. Ooh. And therefore you are safe. There's that, safety thing.
Yeah. But men get targeted by other men too.
Yeah.
Like, commonly. So.
Yeah.
Nothing's really safe.
There is no binary you can push this shit into. Of, oh, this is this is the weak, this is the strong, da 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 da. Because, man, why can't we have no gendered parts, no gendered voice, no gendered anything? Just hug it out and eat snacks. Feed us your most important fans, FNF fans. No, fuck you. Yes.
Okay, so when I got older, like probably around 15, this would have been when I first realized I was aero, because you told me.
I hear both y'all's opinions, but I don't really feel like it. Femme was always seen as very strong, bold, and holding its place in the world. Mask is also strong, but more casually, not as bold. This is a bracelet making channel or something? Actually, typically, no. This is just something that I decided on doing.
We should start a podcast.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to be the one to say it. Just making pride bracelets and talking about stuff. I don't... Have you read any academics on it?
Huh?
Have you read any academics on, like, feminism and shit?
I don't know. I I've existed. Does that count? Does lived experience count? Does existing in this world count as, like, do I have to read another person saying things that I've already lived through?
I guess there's something to be said. I guess when it comes to, like, the actual terms and stuff, the definitions you kind of need.
Like, I dealt with that, like, when having to write my aromantic paper, because, like, okay, I need to find peer-reviewed shit to, like, acknowledge what I know because I'm aro. Also, Minimizing Marriage seems like a really interesting book. It's like, I think where the term amatonormativity was coined.
Gotcha.
It's like, I had to find that to, like, define and use in my essay, because I knew it existed, but I had to find the original source, I think that's it. Either way, it's defined in the book. If the book didn't use it first, which I think it did, I think that's what I found out, was that's where, but it might have not been. I don't know. But the word is defined in that
Gotcha.
book, Minimizing Marriage, which is about, amatonormativity. There's a chapter on amatonormativity, and it was very helpful for my essay.
Huzzah.
I think it is a good essay. Just don't look at the auto-corrected bits, alright?
Both my stepmom, mom, grandma, and every woman figure I've met in my family all gave off, like, strong lioness vibes. In fact, my family had the viewpoints of what is seen in a lion species and gender. I don't know if y'all think of that as good or bad, but whatever.
My problem is with any, like, distinction at all of guys are like this, girls are like this. Even if it's, like, it's not just the negative traits I have problems with.
It's the positive ones, too.
It's that the positive ones are exclusive. Because people will be like, oh, girls are this positive thing, guys are this positive thing, trying to be, like, you know, positive about it.
Yeah.
But I don't like that there's a distinction.
That falls into the other side of the isms, you know? Like, you can have a negative thing, like, oh, these types of people are this negative thing. Or, oh my gosh, these people are so this positive thing. Both of them.
Why I really don't like that I'm exactly like other girls as a response to that I'm not like other girls, because then it's also further.
You're furthering
that
the.
girls are like this, and that girls who are not like this are not like other girls. Because by saying, no, I'm exactly like other girls because I do all these things, like, this is why I don't like the whole pick me thing. Or the girls girl thing. Like, I just don't like the...
You don't like the gendering of shit.
Yes. Okay, now the rant thing I was trying to get to, part 2.
Yes, Electric Boogaloo.
Gender part 2 of Electric Boogaloo. Learning about, like, getting older and learning about, like, okay, non-binary people exist and stuff. And, like, people... It annoys me somewhat when people say gender's a social construct. Because I feel like a lot of, like, trans and non-binary stuff also further enforces gender roles. By saying, I feel like a lot of that stuff further pushes the girls are like this, guys are like this.
Yeah.
Because then...
Agender.
Really good. Because it... How do I explain this? Shit, this one's harder to explain. Okay, by saying a gender's social constructs, you are again saying that girls are this social norms, guys are this social norms. And that... Okay.
Next flag.
Shit. I'm struggling. That makes me sound stupid.
My family basically taught me stuff like women will hold a big, important role, like how a lioness hunts for the group, and then men also hold an important role, but it's not bigger than the femme. I guess.
I don't like the roles. Look, I'm not telling you how to live. If you like those gender norms, But I don't like when other people have their gender norms in their head that they want to live by and then put it on other people.
Yeah.
Like, if someone wants to think, like, oh, I'm like this, I do these things, and that makes me like a girl, that makes me feminine. Don't say that is what makes someone feminine, because then you're pushing it on other people.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I was trying to say is I think in some ways trans information implies gender norms.
Trans information?
Like stuff on... Okay, I'm not explaining... Okay, stuff about trans people that people say, right?
Yeah.
Further pushes gender norms. Because in some places, it'll say like, oh, guys act like this. Girls act like this. And if you're non-binary, then you don't like that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't acknowledge what I think of this shouldn't exist at all.
Yeah.
So I don't like when it said like gender's a social construct, because that further implies that girls are one way and guys are the other way, because it's socially constructed.
Yeah.
Does this make sense? Do I sound like an idiot?
No.
Because I'm having a really hard time explaining the thing in my head, and I don't want to say something and sound bad.
Oh, I used the wrong one.
I don't want to...
No, that's...
Trans people exist and are valid. I don't want people to think, oh, you sound like a turf. I wildly know. I'm having trouble wording something. What I think is, yes, trans people exist. And people can experience their gender how they want to. If femininity means one thing to them, it's fine.
Binary
Just feel like
trans...
when
there's a pointed difference between binary trans people and non-binary trans people.
Yes.
There's a divide there. And you can feel it.
I feel like we're learning more about non-binary. In particular, it further enforces, like...
This is all bullshit.
The bullshit, yes. I remember feeling like a jealousy towards it, because it would be like... Because if you're non-binary, you get an escape from the gender norms there.
You sweet summer child.
Okay,
Bless your heart.
Okay, can I finish?
Sorry.
Please.
Sorry.
Please.
Sorry. I just... you couldn't escape from it.
Please shut up. Oh my god.
I'm
I was so worried about saying something wrong.
You didn't say something wrong.
And
You
now
didn't...
You're laughing at me.
You didn't say something wrong, bestie. Bestie. You didn't say something wrong. I just have a very morbid sense of humor.
Shaw. Fuck you. Oh my god. What I mean is... Okay, pretending trans homes don't exist for a second. We're thinking in queer spaces in a... Okay, stop laughing.
Sorry.
Fuck you.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm saying it's the idea that, okay, gender norms exist, non-binary is outside of those. But it's still saying gender norms exist and guys are one way, girls are another way. Does that make sense? Because, like, think as younger child, I hated the idea of gender norms, right? I hated the idea of girls are one way, guys are another, the feminine traits, masculine traits. I hated that, right?
Yes.
And then I learned about, okay, non-binary is a thing. And that would be something outside of that. But that, I think, is often presented in a way that further enforces gender roles as presenting it as something that is outside of gender roles. But exclusively, that is outside of gender roles. Like...
Rather than abolishing gender roles altogether, it establishes a third point on the binary.
Yes, thank you. Oh my god, that's what I was trying to say. And I was having so much trouble. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Like, it's saying, okay, an example of this would be, like, the idea of Aro people being accepted as being, like, or Aroist people...
Can I read off chat for a second?
Can I finish it for a second?
Yes.
And then, but, like, if you're alromantic, you still have to date people. So, like, Aroist people get the escape from, like...
Yeah.
Again, pretending a heteronormativity doesn't exist. In some cases, like, aromantics and stuff would get an escape from, like, the expectations of a heteronormativity, but still people who were is so be expected for you to perform whatever your sexuality is.
Yep.
Just that. Okay, can you off track?
Okay. Not trying to spread my way. My bad. It came off that way. Just pitching how I was raised, so chat isn't silent. I really like discussing, not arguing this topic with people.
I don't mean to argue. I'm sorry.
Transgender doesn't necessarily mean identifying as the opposite gender you are. The dictionary defines it as simply not fully / only partly identifying with your birth gender. Had to say this because I had to think of it. Bunny's view makes more sense to me now, but something I thought of is that non-binary is that you feel a gender that isn't male or woman, but it's still one. And gender means no gender at all.
Yes.
Used to struggle to differ the two. Do you know Shaw's name is Shaw? Oh my god.
Okay.
Different person.
I know the difference between non-binary and agender. The thing is, non-binary just means all genders that aren't in the binary. So agender is under the non-binary. Because it's not a binary gender. It's just the absence.
Yeah.
So I use non-binary as like a catch-all. But it could also, agender would probably be a better word for what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah.
But what I mean is like, it establishes a third point rather than abolishing the construct. That makes sense, yes.
There is...
And by saying gender is a social construct, but you are just stating outright that yes, gender norms are correct, if that makes sense.
Rather than making it a binary, people are making it a trinary.
Yes.
If that's the right word in the
Not
slightest.
exactly.
No fucking clue.
Okay.
Like,
Or
they're...
like,
they're...
Because that would imply it's a...
They're making it a triangle.
Yes.
There's man, woman, and then other.
Yes.
When in reality, it's not that.
Yes. A problem I have is that gender is put above a person's identity of who they are. No two people are the same or are going to experience their gender as the same, and I don't like that it's lumped into two main groups and then maybe a third group. Like, it's more accurate to say there are 8 billion genders than there are 2 genders. But society like makes it so big as girls act this way. This is what a girl is like. This is what a guy is like. And I hate it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I can't do it.
So I felt like learning about existence. Okay, like yes, non-binary people, they exist, they're valid, but it's also people use that to push.
Like, they somewhat got it, but not entirely.
It's not like they use that to push anything. It's that people don't understand that. I need to figure out the full sentence before I start speaking. I feel like I'm having a stroke, like I've been talking for too long. And I feel like I sound like an idiot because I'm having trouble forming words. Like something, it makes sense in my head, but I can't say it out loud.
Gotcha.
Like, I feel like I sound very stupid, and I'm sorry.
No. It's just you're struggling to word something. It's not a crime.
Okay.
I feel like Shaw and Bunny will get the duck/geese army from that one stream to explode gender after stream.
I don't like the idea that people say, okay, I don't think gender is sex, but I also don't think
Hold on, let me read off something that's not from Rin. I don't get non-binary because every time I hear my friend's voice, I call them girl, but then she says she's non-binary, so it confuses me. It's...
Oh shit, we're back at ground zero.
We're back at ground zero.
Damn it, okay. So, gender isn't sex.
Yeah, it's just
But
not.
some people say it's a social construct. And that it is the performance of gender. Like, by society. It's the girls are this and guys are this. Which is a thing I don't like.
Berries.
Well, it's accurate in that would be saying, like, oh, it's not accurate to say this sex is like this sex is like this. but it can still say this gender is like this, and this gender is like this. Does that make sense? That didn't make any sense. I want to just have the information sex with you, Shaw, right now.
I think we're gonna have to explain that one first.
Because then it could just, like, you know, take it from here and just, like, just exchange of information. You know?
Ooh, berry sexual. That looks cool.
Okay. Anna, right? You said is not a gendered being, but likes feminine things.
Yes.
Some, with that, how they define gender and being non-binary, would say liking feminine things makes you a girl. By saying gender is a social construct and that it is like, oh, it would mean performing femininity is girl. And that's not true, right?
Yeah.
And people tend to imply that, okay, gender is a social construct. That means what that statement implies is that girls would be this thing socially and guys would be this thing socially.
Mm-hmm.
But one can be socially. But I'm saying I think that is bullshit and people should do whatever they want and not have to be defined by what their gender is. And their gender can be. I'm saying it's not a sex or a social construct. I think it's a different thing entirely. But I think it relates to both those things. Because when people transitions, they don't just transition socially, so it's not just a social construct. But it's not just a sex, a body thing, obviously, because trans people exist.
It's a legal concept too.
Yes.
Shit on your paperwork.
Gender is more complicated than people tend to apply it, and saying it's a social construct is a wild oversimplification because it's not just girls act this way, guys act this way. You transition, you want to be what a girl is.
I think what
defined socially.
Does
this make sense?
Yes.
Did I explain it well?
Yes, somewhat. I think what people generally mean by when they say gender is a social construct is that the perception of what is feminine and what is masculine, that is a social construct.
Yes. And that's bad, in my opinion. I don't like it. But it's not, but I don't want to say I don't like gender. I think gender shouldn't be. Because...
I think I'm explaining badly as well. Hold on.
I get what you mean, though. But I feel like we get what each other means because we've been thinking about this.
Like, they are saying that the gendering of things is bad when they say that gender is a social construct.
Fair.
That is what I think the intended message is with that statement.
Yes.
Right? Like, gender is a social construct. Don't think about what everybody else perceives as male and female. You know? That's what that statement is.
Sure. I feel like it's misused in a sense.
Yes,
I've
definitely
seen it said.
It's definitely misused. But that's the original intent.
I have seen it said in queer spaces, or strongly implied, of gender roles. Of, like, girls act this way, guys act this way. If you're trans, you want to transition to act the other way. Non-binary people are an in-between. I've seen this. I've seen that mindset enforced.
Yeah.
And that I don't like.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. Okay. I fumbled my way through trying to explain that, but it's okay. Did you?
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Chat doesn't understand, but it's okay. Chat, it's fine. I mean, chat.
I think that there's
I don't mean to be condescending to chat, but I mean, this has been kind of rambly.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I think that there's a concept of masculinity, femininity, androgyny, etc., but doesn't have to exist for a necessary gender and or sex. Gender and or sex, that does not matter, necessarily.
Okay, you understand. Yes, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Like, there's social gender, in a sense. Like, what people... I don't like that. I don't like the existence of this thing is correlated to being a guy or being a girl. It's another level I don't... It should not be correlated to, like, what sex you are. But
Yeah.
I think some people stop there and be like, okay, it's not correlated to what sex you are, it's your gender. But then they don't stop and think, hey, this shouldn't be correlated to what gender you are either. Does that make sense? That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by it. That's what I mean by in some queer spaces.
I'm
it's
getting
presented as
for some reason I am getting deja vu. Like, I feel like I've sat here doing this thing, having this conversation before.
I think we've just been having this conversation for a really long time, and I've been trying to say the same thing over.
No, like,
ways.
I feel like I've had this conversation 2 years ago, doing a similar task.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, interesting. Wild.
I don't know.
I don't like it when trans femmes say things like being a girl is something you have to learn and practice, in the sense, because I don't feel like it should have to be.
Gotcha.
But I don't want to be like a dick saying that they're wrong, because in some ways, yes, socially it is a thing you'd have to learn and practice if you haven't experienced it before. But I don't think of it as something myself would ever. It goes against entirely what past me was thinking about a lot of, hating the idea of girl is this, guy is this. And by saying it's something that has to be learned and practiced, strongly enforces that it is.
Yeah.
It is something that is. You are given this role if you are this thing.
Yeah.
But trans people exist where, like, they were entirely outside of it and then would want to learn the social norm of it. In some cases. That makes sense. I don't fucking. I've heard that phrase said before and I didn't like it, but I also understand why it was being said, because it makes sense, but I don't like
it. Shouldn't have to be a statement.
It shouldn't have to be a statement. I get why one would say being a girl is hard, you have to learn and you have to practice it. But I don't like that as it said, because I don't think a girl should be anything. I don't think that statement should imply anything about you other than, oh, that's what your gender is. And then people would think, oh, what's gender then? And I would say it means something different to everyone. And I don't like the idea that it would have a societal-wide implication about what someone is.
Yep.
And that's my rant.
Yep. To some extent, you do need to have the language to communicate that sort of experience, though.
Yeah, and it makes sense. And I don't think anything bad of that person. I just don't like the sentiment. Like,
Gotcha.
It makes perfect sense. And I get why and it's not even untrue. It makes sense. It's just saying the idea that, oh, being a girl is hard. You have to perform being a girl. Because I don't like the idea that there's a wrong way to perform girl. Right?
Yeah.
Like, the idea that you have to do it this way is wildly misogynistic. But it is also, like, a true lived experience.
Yeah. Society's view of... I think it all just boils down to misogyny. Wait, so it's all just misogyny? Always has been.
I love how we both went to that. Always has been. Fuck. It's all misogyny.
It's all misogyny. It's all misogyny. Cause, like, as somebody who was assigned female at birth, but definitely did not grow up having a female, quote unquote, female lived experience growing up, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like a trans guy who can transition to being a girl, because I just...
Like, socially, though.
Socially.
Because it's like...
But then you delve into the conversation of, how were you socially raised? Oh, you were masculine socialized as a child. Like, what the fuck? No. 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 No, 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 no. No, no, no.
Like, you had the experience of not liking feminine things and only wanting to perform masculinity, but now that's being subverted.
It's more of, I had femininity painted as such a target, such a weak thing to do, and I didn't want to be weak, so I didn't do anything feminine, right? And I hated every time I was perceived as feminine. right? Like, I remember, I have a distinct memory of going to a drive-in theater as, like, an 8-year-old in my shitty lesbian fashion
You dress like such
with a pink shirt and bright neon orange shorts with my hair up in a ponytail because I had long hair at the time, and being asked, like some other kids wanted to play something with me, asked if I was a guy or a girl because they didn't know. They didn't know because I hadn't gone through puberty at the time, and so I didn't have tits. And I remember that's the first time I ever really was unsure about my presentation, right? Like, that was the moment that kind of, I guess, spurred off any questioning of, wait, can I be a guy? And I remember at the time pulling my hair down, right? I pulled my hair down out of my ponytail because I was like, oh no, I was perceived as guy. Oh no, they must be scared of me. That was the thought that went through my young self. Is, oh no, they must be scared of me. So I pulled my hair down and went, no, I'm a girl. That was what happened.
Was it a group of girls?
I don't remember. I just know it was other kids.
Okay.
But that is what went through my head.
Interesting. What age were you shown the documentaries where you were thinking it that young, or was it something else that, like...
I think it was just in general.
Interesting.
That was what I perceived growing up, is being feminine is a danger. And to be masculine is to be strong and be able to defend yourself and be safe. Which is why I said that for me, my lived experience was the exact opposite of what you perceived. Shaw sounds like a protective mechanism as a child, and now it's become staying to familiarity. Yeah. To be fair, I don't like that sentiment because then it goes like, oh, you're not trans. Yeah, you're just a really traumatized girl. Protect your uterus!
That is exactly, like, what people would say about you, though. It's like a trans guy with that history.
Because my sister had the exact opposite experience. She leaned hard into femininity. So it's the argument of, like, hypersexuality versus adverse to sexuality, but towards gender. But even before that, I liked traditionally masculine things. Like space, cars. Like, I went to a racetrack when I was 4 years old because I liked cars that much.
Nice.
I saw a race at 4 years old.
That's cool.
With my little Lightning McQueen hat. With my dad.
See, like, now I'm not angry the way I was in the past because I feel more separated from it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't ascribe that to myself.
Wait, what did I? Fuck. Shit.
Yeah, so...
Do you have a really long... Wait, no. Okay, it is pretty long. It could reach.
Oh, that's long. Yeah, that's fine.
It'll reach. Oh, shit, that's not...
That is, right there. Unplug my laptop.
Oh, there goes the fan.
Wrong one. That's why I said unplug my laptop.
I didn't know which one was the laptop.
Understandable. Okay, so... For me, I consider myself this.
Ah, I figured as much. Yeah.
See, but I don't tell people. I never tell people. I only tell people.
Oh, I don't have
this.
any pink. I can't make you one.
I don't. Okay, because I'm.
You don't want one?
No, I do want one.
Oh, you do?
I'm so afraid of, like, getting that that's not real from both sides.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
I wouldn't tell people who are trans, and I wouldn't tell people who are cis. Because...
No, because that's basic. That's somewhat what Anna is.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Vaguely feminine.
The partial identity with it.
Yeah. That's why she uses she.
Yes.
But in all aspects of any other way, it's no gender.
Yes.
But you can refer to her as she.
Yes. And that's like, I realize that about myself. But then I don't tell anyone. Because I don't want that's not real from people who are like, okay, here's the thing. I don't want to get that's not real, you just want attention. And so I do the opposite of telling no one.
Gotcha.
Because I don't want attention. No, not for this. I don't want attention for this. Give me attention for something interesting.
For something.
Not this. Give my YouTube channel attention.
Subscribe to Bunny Wren, by the way.
I'm trying people to know I wouldn't want them because I don't want the. Because I don't have to deal with trans struggles.
Sounds like a girl. Agender, but being fine with feminine labels. Okay, so the flag that Bunny just showed me was demigirl.
Yeah. But similar labels might also be fitting because there's a lot that are very similar and I don't have the will to go through all of them and find the one that's exactly correct, you know?
Yeah. I have subscribed to them. Huzzah!
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, because I don't have to deal with most trans struggles. Like, yes, I had the whole thing when I was 12 about hating the concept of you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Being this, you don't have to, like...
Feeling the othered feeling.
It's not the same struggle trans people go through.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that is way worse. And so I don't want this isn't real. You're, like, making light of trans struggles. You're, like... I don't want any of that, right? I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to be accused of any of that. So I don't say anything.
Yeah.
And I don't consider myself trans. I don't feel like that's accurate to say. Because I feel like trans would imply more than this. But I wouldn't say cis either. Because it's not cis. But it's also not quite trans. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like the gatekeepers have gotten to you. In a bad way. Like, not that there's a good way.
Like, there's the phrase,
but, like...
some people use, like, too cute. And it's stupid. It's very stupid. It's the word people use for people who they think have gendered labels that are invalid.
Huh?
Do you want me to explain it to you?
I have not heard this.
It stands for too cute to be cis.
Oh.
And it's the entire idea of you want to be this for attention.
Gotcha.
And I feel like something like demigirl would be considered that because it's not fully leaving the cis realm of like, oh, you still somewhat identify with your birth gender. So you're just your birth gender and you want attention by somewhat leaving it. And I've definitely seen that said about demigirls, and I just don't want that accusation. Vehemently don't want it. You know? And so I don't tell anyone.
Gotcha.
That's why I didn't tell you.
I clocked you as one.
Yes, but I never told you. You clocked it, but I didn't tell you.
Partially female, but also partially non-binary. Here's the thing, not trying to sound correcting. Demigirl is still partially identifying as a girl, just not something with femininity. I've met someone like that. They said, I use she, her, but their internet said he, they, it, and they said it's just because it's trending.
Demigirl was describing someone who partially identifies as a woman or girl. In addition to partially feeling like a woman girl, Definitely girl also partially feels like another gender or a combination of genders that can include anything under the non-binary umbrella, like agender, genderqueers, you know, genders, a non-binary, for example, but it can also include boy. So it just means you partially identify as
girl.
But not 100%. Very pretty.
Aero Indies. The non-sunset version.
But my fear is that, like, okay, cis people would say it's not real. That it's... There'd be the ones that are the transphobic and say it's not real. And then there would also be the ones who support trans and say it's not real.
Gotcha.
So you get from both sides.
Yeah.
And then I would want to say to people who are trans, because then also it does feel very, like, no, you have to deal with way, way more shit than me. So I don't want to claim that at all. Because that's not my experience, you know? Like, I'm only in a body I find partly disagreeable.
You wish you didn't have your tits. So
Yeah.
yes, you are trans.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Do you wish to change your body?
Yes.
Then yes, you are.
Okay, bestie, can I argue you on something? It's not great to ascribe labels to other people.
I'm sorry.
If they don't feel like they
That's
fit.
right. That's right. I'm sorry. I'm just...
Can I... Okay.
Yes, I know.
To be argued, some non-binary people don't identify as trans because they don't feel like they transition.
Yeah.
I feel like would be such a minimal... Well, that's not exactly true, because you can make the argument of, like, how I felt like when I was younger, the hatred towards the idea of, you know, what I've been ranting about, of gender norms, and the hatred of having to, like, fit one, and the discomfort with femininity, the discomfort with my body, but not the complete discomfort to where I had to leave it entirely. Because then it was the weirdness of, like, oh, non-binary doesn't fit exactly, like, agender doesn't fit exactly, but I'm still uncomfortable with this.
Trans doesn't necessarily mean leave everything that you are and then become something else. It means to change something into what you feel like you should be.
Okay, but, like, what I'm saying is people who are trans usually mean that they are going from one to the other, right?
That is binary trans.
Yes, but that's what people think of. And that, I'm saying, has to deal with so much more shit than me, who is such a smaller level than that. And I don't want to say, like, I'm this, when being fully trans and wanting to be, like, go from
Fully trans.
fully transition, like, you're one side and you want to go from the other, like, all that's so much more. In terms of, like, that you have to go through so much more shit.
This is the equivalent of trauma, comparing traumas.
Fuck you.
This is why I'm like, bestie. Bestie.
I'm setting such a bad example for chat by saying I don't tell anyone what I am because I'm afraid. And I don't...
Like, that's...
I just know a person.
It sounds like you've got some shit you need to work through. And I've been Sorry. Sorry. Explain that, yeah.
I can, but I don't want to. It's just more effort than it's worth. That's what it is. I don't want to explain to people because I feel like it's more effort than it's worth. Like, I don't want to explain this to my parents because the bad reaction of, like, not getting it or feeling like it's basically cis is, like, imminent. Like, it's you know?
Yeah.
So if someone doesn't clock it or just immediately realize, I don't feel like it's worth the effort of explaining, because the idea of it going badly is worse than if they just assume wrong. Like, I can handle people assuming wrong and just knowing they're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
More than I can, you know, deal with. You've met me. I don't want to deal with people being
Again, this
mad at
doesn't
me.
feel like it's a gender issue. It feels like this is a mental health issue. Bunny, think of what you think of whatever label. Not what the transphobic people or what the actual trans people think. What do you think?
Okay, that's...
What is your gender?
I know it's this. That's why I told you. It's just I don't tell other people.
Yeah. That's fine.
Because I wouldn't say this isn't valid. Because I know I'm this, right? But
Yeah.
I don't want to tell other people because, you know, I don't want the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
CG uses it, so we are not in a place to judge.
I'm cool with it. something else I find interesting?
CG's gender is just cat.
That's adorable.
CG is just cat. What's in your pants? Cat. What's in your pants? Pussycat.
You're adorable. Okay, so what I found interesting is, okay, I don't like the word woman in relation to me.
Understandable.
This is interesting. I just found it when I was looking at the first one, Demi-girl. Demi-femme is the sub part of it where it's like you don't like the feminine word in the name of the identity.
Gotcha.
Like it's so the word girl or woman isn't in there. I wouldn't say I'm that specifically because demi-girl, a commonly used word for it, is fine. I'm cool with that. I have no issue with that. Demi-woman is more uncomfortable because it has the word woman in it, though, because I feel like a woman has more implication and more societal expectation than the word girl does.
Girl is the child woman.
I know. Socially, it's not used that way. Not entirely. Adult women have started using the word girl for themselves, but when people say woman, I also feel like that has more of a, like, expectation of straightness.
Sorry? What? I'm running out of white beans.
You heard what I said, you just don't understand what I mean by it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You might need to repeat it because it's left my brain.
I feel like the word woman has an expectation of straightness to it. Because the idea of being a woman, a lot of that is tied to being a straight woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of the social norm for femininity is tied to liking men.
Gotcha.
And I feel like the term, like, woman is especially so.
Mm-hmm.
Also romance in particular. Like, past it being a guy, romance is society given, like, implied to be a feminine thing. That didn't make sense. I didn't explain that well. Romance is often made out to be a big part of femininity.
Chat, what do you think of... This is completely unrelated.
Yes, you do agree.
Yes.
Thank you. Sorry.
Should we put the gold one in between the silver ones as a way to finish off the bracelet?
To, like, nod to the other flag?
A little bit, yeah. A little bit of a nod.
I don't really like it.
I just need a third bead to go in there.
I like the gold by itself more than I like it with the brown ones.
The gold by itself?
Yeah.
Or what about the light one?
The gold's better.
Gold's better.
Okay. I'm done ranting.
Alrighty.
I feel like I need to further explain the girl versus woman thing in my head, though.
Okay, hold on.
I don't have to.
Let me read some chat.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to take over your stream with my
No,
ranting.
it's fine. It's a good discussion. Chat's interacting nicely. Bunny, where I am, demigirl while being AFAB would be more accepted than actual trans men because people I know say, well, you aren't getting medical surgeries if you aren't trying to be a man.
And that's what I'm saying, is I think I don't want to say that because I don't have to deal with as much stuff. Like, I acknowledge it's easier to be this than it is to be binary trans.
What's your thoughts on AFAB trans femme?
AFAB trans femme?
Mm-hmm. Because that's a controversial thing.
Okay, I can think of an example of it. Like, someone I know. My grandmother. Do you want me to explain? Does chat want my grandmother lore?
Okay, let me finish reading chat,
Sorry.
though. Because it sounds very different compared to you thinking you wouldn't be as accepted as trans / seen as invalid, where I am, it's more valid to me is all. I feel like woman has, like, a more bold feeling than girl, but I was raised around a few
Sorry.
ageists, so it might be related to that.
Okay. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, I realize how to explain the woman girl thing. A lot of people in like, okay, coming of age ideas with girl, the idea of becoming a woman feels like in a lot of times portrayed as a accepting femininity and learning to embrace it fully.
Gotcha.
Whereas like, so like the transition of being a girl to a woman is like you are fully leaning into the role. And that's why I feel like the word woman is worse than the word girl. And I think that's also why I was angry at that age so much about the societal concept, was because it was at the age of where people think, oh, you're becoming a woman now. You're leaning into all the womanly things of, you know, also where it's tied in with heteronormativity of like getting a boyfriend and doing the classic feminine stuff. So I feel like it is in some ways related to me being aromantic. Does this make sense?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh shit, now I'm feeling so much imposter syndrome. Like I'm wrong. I feel so bad right now.
I'm so sorry.
This is why I don't talk about it.
Now you know why we've questioned our sexuality for so long. Its existence, not where it's aimed. Though that is an aspect of it. Woman to me is just, you are now over 18 and your sex is girl. This is worded a bit poorly, sorry. Pretty
I didn't
bracelet.
say anything bad. I didn't mean to.
Now it's immortalized on the internet.
Like, I really don't want to say anything stupid that's wrong.
You are allowed to make mistakes. You are allowed to be wrong.
What a concept.
What a concept.
Like, I don't want to say something that's, like, super, like, offensive on accident and, like, wildly incorrect and then be...
Correct.
This is why I don't talk about it. This is why my solution is, I think I'm this thing, no one needs to know. Because I don't want to be
Nobody
wrong.
needs to know.
I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to do the wrong thing. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Yeah. So it's not even fully I don't think this will be accepted. I also don't want to be wrong about it. Like, I don't want to be a bad person.
Fuck, I had a thought. I don't know. It's gone now. Words for it are gone now. Fuck. This is a bit small. Whoops. I mean, I feel that with the ID. People online actually know, well, only my ex, the one from I Want More Names, knows IRL.
So I guess that's why I don't want to tell people or talk about it, because it's like there's the internal, like, I don't want to.
That's us. That's us with our plurality.
Like,
That is why we don't call ourselves somebody with DID.
Fair.
That's why we say we're plural, not that we have DID.
Yeah. So like, I don't want to.
That is the same experience.
And then I don't want to be told that by someone else. You
Yeah.
know?
Yep, I do. That's us with our plurality. No one else needs to know. I feel comforted in knowing an explanation of reason to my issues. It's my explanation to myself. No one else needs to know, really. Also, just because I don't want to be slammed into the mental hospital. Bro, same!
Like, now I'm afraid that since I've told you I'm gonna be wrong about it, and then that's gonna make me I don't know. Because I don't think people who detransition or were wrong about their gender are bad.
You're allowed to experiment with your gender. If it is not what's for you, then it's not what's for you. And you have an experience. Yay. Woo. Like, this is not touching on intersex.
Like, I know someone from school who thought they were trans femme and then thought they weren't, and but now we're not sure or struggling with it. But
you're allowed.
I don't think badly of this person at all. No, not at all.
You're allowed. Not. You are allowed to question it. For the longest time, I went silly by they them. Only now did I ever like actually be okay with being referred to as a guy.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like, I was scared of being perceived as a man. Because I always saw it both as, oh, it's something I viewed, for the longest time, I viewed being non-binary as the safe in-between, between both standards. The standard that you saw, where femininity is the safe space, and masculinity is the danger space, while it's also femininity is the target, and man is the hunter. And being excluded from that binary entirely felt like the safest option from both of those structures.
That's why kind of what I meant of non-binary people have the...
So yeah, I fell into that for the longest time.
That's what I meant when I said, like, oh, non-binary people have the... I don't want to say it's an easy way out. It's not easy being non-binary. It's very hard.
Yeah.
It's not easy. But it's the feeling of, oh, that's the alternate option.
Yeah. And I fell into that for a while. You know how long a while is for me.
Yes.
And yeah, it's only within the past year or so did I actually become okay with being referred to as a guy, with he.
You've been okay with he for a while now.
It definitely wasn't before I moved out.
No, it was.
It was?
It was.
How long before that, though?
Bessie, it's been a few years. Like, you said he, they a while ago.
Yeah, but now I'm fine with the they not being used at all.
Ah, I see.
So it's been a slow journey.
Do you not like they?
I am fine with falling back on it as a safety mechanism.
Alright.
It is...
As a group, it's they?
As a group, it's they. Because, you know, the plural they. It's fine.
It's just most people... Okay, people who I don't have to, like, she, her, you around because they're transphobic. Like, okay, my family, for example, I use they, them for you, usually.
Yeah.
Because it's you as a group, but they're not aware of
They're not aware of the double meaning.
So I just fall into using they in that in most situations, because in most cases I will be referring to the whole of you in social situations.
It's like your subrosis.
Nice.
Oh, Bunny, quit with being worried. It's wrong. I've been through she, he, they, it, all the LGBTQ except for G and more. I told my questions each time when I even questioned it. None is wrong. It's just not for you. Can I say my take that I just thought with? It's not necessarily trying to go against everything. When I was non-binary, I felt more uncomfortable than when I was trans-masc because there was no society standard, really, no tradition, and I really needed that to rely on. And that's your personal experience with it.
I wonder if Colin feels a similar thing with being...
It sounds like a conversation to have with them.
I don't want that conversation with Colin. Because they don't want to talk. I believe Colin told me that they quote any pronouns. But around my parents, my family, I always use he because I know they're there. Colin, sorry. Sibling name reveal. My bad. It's fine. There's so many. You're not going to figure out which one it is.
It's not their legal name.
Oh, true. It's not even the real name. It's sorry. You're not going to find this person. It's fine. It's not even.
It's not even his legal name. What do you mean?
So, I remember having, I don't know if things have changed since then, but I remember having the conversation when, like, Colin Olivia first moved in, of Colin saying he uses any pronouns, but doesn't want to tell my mom because in his words he said she's gonna look at him weird.
Okay.
And so it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I feel like that's similar. I feel like, okay, that might be...
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, Olivia's the only one who generally acknowledges it.
Yeah. Other than me at Christmas.
Yeah, you did at Christmas. But it's like, I don't really, because also, like, I know what Colin means of been not wanting to deal, like... My parents don't have a problem with it, because they're both Olivia, but I get Colin's discomfort of not wanting to fully enforce that around my parents, who are definitely going to fall back on, like, him.
Yeah.
And so I use that around them, too. Because I know that's what's not going to give the weird look, I guess. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know. I could just talk to him about it, but that would require going and opening up that conversation. That's worse than strangers on the internet knowing.
I say you should have that conversation.
Because I know, like, when Olivia mentioned something about it, my mom mentioned something about it to me privately.
Mm.
And she's not against it. She's not transphobic. My dad might be. A little bit.
Considering
He's also a little misogynistic.
Considering
He's the most. Huh?
Considering I've been sheed by him before.
Oh, very much.
So.
Very much so.
I
told him not to. I told him not to, but he forgets. He's the most old dog not learning a new trick thing.
Yeah.
Like.
No, I just use anything, but mostly are what's society's
Yeah.
definition of femininity, because I find it more comfortable for me. Even if I was still a man, I'd still be feminine. I like being called she most, but I'm more comfortable with they. Does that make sense? Probably not. I just would prefer to be called a she, but to myself, I like they more.
It makes sense. Yes.
Yeah.
I get that. I know my mom is accepting, but I get Colin not wanting to.
Come out.
Like, I get that both things can be true of her not being transphobic and Colin also not feeling comfortable talking to her about it. That makes sense. She'd probably be offended.
Offended? Why?
Because she wouldn't want the implication of that she wouldn't be accepting. Because, yeah, she would be. But it's also could be awkward. And I know that's what he's probably avoiding.
Gotcha.
Because I can see the awkwardness still existing.
Mm-hmm.
Colin very much feels the need to manage parents. Understandably, after what he's, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
You don't need to know any more sibling war chat.
Yeah.
My dad, on the other hand, he's, I don't know if he's gotten better. Like, he's...
Well, crap, when Shaw said the first message aloud, I said, if I was still a man, I am AFAB, and it sounded like I'm saying I'm AMAB. I meant still a man because I used to identify as one. To be fair, I knew what you meant. I didn't...
Huh.
Like...
Interesting. My dad is definitely the most guys are this way, girls are this way. Very much so.
Ah.
He's like that. And he's accepting until he's made jokes at Olivia's expense in relation to being non-binary.
Oh. Okay.
When they weren't around. Not recently, but like at times when like people were complaining about Olivia, he'd throw in like some sort of misgendering joke or something.
Wow. Okay.
Which was very bad taste. He's just, he's the worst about it. My mom's good. My mom's fine. My mom is not transphobic. I can say that.
Yeah, accepting does not equal supporting.
How so?
I I get that too. I get that a little bit, actually. Like what you mean.
Are you talking to chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
That
What's that say?
accepting doesn't equal supporting.
I don't know.
Accepting is using the proper pronouns. Supporting is fighting for that person's right to use those pronouns. You get what I mean?
Yes. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like a little bit in terms of particularly aromanticism. My mom is accepting till the point of inconvenience or confusion.
Gotcha.
Because she's made, like, when upset, jabs and, like, calling aromanticism this, Gen Z shit stuff.
Gotcha.
And
yeah,
before, when I tried to tell her in the past that I was aro, I got the you wouldn't know yet, or no one's fully straight or fully gay, so you can't be fully nothing.
Ah.
So I did essentially in the past get the no, that's not, you're not, you wouldn't know. So I have had the experience of telling her that I was one thing, and then her rejecting that. And then when you move in, I tell her again, and then she gets it, but then later
makes
sort of
comment,
jabs it when upset, particularly upset about us not explaining what we are to her, because then she thinks it's weird and confusing. So that's what I mean. I think she's accepting till the point of
inconvenience. Which, not gonna lie, fully falls into the line of what I said about what your family feels like when it, in terms of political standpoint.
Yeah. I think it would be good if we did explain it to her.
Yeah.
Which then again, it pisses me off. Like, it's not that fucking hard. I explained it already. You should get it. It's not that hard. You don't need me to walk you through this with baby steps.
How would you feel if I said that with math? How would you feel if I said that to you when trying to explain algebra or calculus? How would you feel?
What I mean is, like, I feel like I'm telling her that you're my friend and that we don't feel romance towards each other, but are good friends. She shouldn't be confused. Okay, fine. Whatever.
Did you just equate
what should I do
having
what should I do
with
wrong?
good friends? Did you just censor yourself?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't, not knowingly. I didn't do that.
Okay.
No, I didn't do that at all.
Okay.
I didn't mean that at all, Shadios.
Okay.
You just took that.
I'm sorry.
Honestly, I forgot sex was the thing when I was talking. Yeah, that too.
Because that she knows.
Oh, shit, that's what my baby. Okay. Damn, we gotta explain shit to her. Okay. I forgot sex was a thing. I'm sorry. That's something. You forgot that's a bunny quotes. I forgot sex was a thing.
I forgot sex was a thing. You said the ace line. Oh my god.
As a person. Like, yeah, we do it, but I forgot that was like a notable thing in relationships.
Shaw, I have very sad news. I'm exhausted. Can I leave stream and go to sleep? I might actually end stream because it is also very late for me.
Because that's just a normal thing for
And
us,
I'm
so
out
I
of
wouldn't have to
and I'm out of white beads. So.
Damn.
However, I have a lot of new pretty arrow and ace bracelets
Jeez.
along with a gender. Gay. Gay. And I forgot what this one was.
That's like gender apathy.
Gotcha. It's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have the chip.
I wonder if I'm being like that is partially why I don't want to tell people. Or I'm thinking too deeply about this.
Alrighty, bye-bye. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I might end stream if nobody else shows up in chat.
Thanks for listening to my ramblings.
It's nice ramblings. This is
Who
such
was
a...
that?
That was Rin.
That was Rin? Okay. It was still Rin. Good to know. Rin's cool. Okay. Cool, I finished ranting. That was fun. Any thoughts?
Like, our experience with gender is very interesting, to say the least. Like, like Anna's whole thing with gender is kind of the view that she adopted from reading Transformers fan fiction.
How so?
Because you know how all the Transformers are referred to as he, even though they're aliens.
Mhm.
It was only some choosing to use she, and in the new woke Transformers, some use they. Wow! And yet, not once have you seen a xeno gender pronoun, despite them being aliens.
Yeah.
What a concept that one of the one fanfic that she particularly likes brought up is it's because they find the human custom of it interesting, which is, I guess, the subscription to the performative aspect of femininity and what's associated with it.
So Anna feels connected to the social aspect of it.
Not necessarily the biological.
Okay. So Anna experiences the other side of like the demigirl idea.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the word she want to use for it, because if it's agender but liking femininity, that's, I don't know.
Lurking gently. Love the gender talk. I'm a mess of non-binary identity. Transformers mention. Love the Transformers fandom makes their own fandom gender identities for Cybertronians as well. Yeah. So, like, for example, in Transformers Prime, you have Starscream, who is a more traditionally feminine body type, but still uses he. And then you have RC, who actively does use she, and I guess falls into the female stereotype
Not really.
body.
Not
Really.
Not in particular. She's small.
She's small, but that's about it.
She's small and she uses she, but in any other way she could be switched to a guy and it work the same.
Meanwhile, Starscream wears heels, so.
I feel like that's to make him like the butt of jokes. Like of the guy that gets kicked around. He's the weak
Knockout is the stereotypical gay man. Because he's the one that's constantly obsessed with his looks and looking pretty. Right?
I feel like in the past I would sorry. This is not off topic. It's adjacent, but it's not Transformers. Deltarune. Trans femme Rousey versus gender non-conforming Rousey.
Yeah.
We talked about this, and like the first reaction is if Rousey is trans femme, then it flies in the face of gender nonconformity by making it seem like, okay, this feminine guy
has to be a girl.
Has to be a girl because he's just so fluffy boy. And what Deltarune has now by having the
I do you one better.
Butch lesbian.
I do you one better. He'll be bigender.
Oh, that would be amazing. Okay. Having the butch lesbian, fluffy boy, and non-binary main character, that is perfect. The peak gender nonconformity. By having the stereotypical femme character being the prince, and by having like the strong hero being Susie, the butch lesbian. And then having the like protagonist, of course, being the non-binary Chris. And that's amazing. I'm more comfortable now with like I don't have a problem with trans femme Rousey. I think that'd be fine. That'd be cool. It'd be great because it fits. It fits him as a character. It's not just saying, if you're feminine, you have to transition, because that's not good evidence for why he's gonna be or he could be.
It's this from the story standpoint.
Story-wise, Rousey not knowing who he is and then being trans femme, it works. It works for Rousey to be trans femme. It's not just saying, he acts feminine, therefore he is woman. He's having an identity crisis that could be lean into
being trans.
So that works.
Yep.
By I do think a big reason I liked Deltarune so much in like early
It's because the
childhood
complete
was
subversion.
I think that's a big reason why I like Deltarune so much.
Yeah,
And
understandable.
probably Undertale too.
A lot of the TF fandom makes their own fandom gender ideas for some Cybertronians as well. Some people I've seen make their genders based off their alt modes and the like. I've also seen some people argue that the pronouns we see used for Cybertronians is just the English default. Yeah, I've seen that too. One fic. There's a pizza right there and grapes.
That pizza was really oily.
It was. That's why I like deep dish. It's because it's a lot more bread.
I guess so.
And not as oil.
You like deep dish? Interesting.
That's what the lunch combo is.
Oh, it is! I'm such a dumbass.
Yeah. Like we've been
make deep dish pizza.
We've been eating it for so long that we just forgot normal pizza existed, and now we're like, ew.
I forgot the distinction, to be honest.
I love Deltarune so bad. Love the vibes.
Oh, yes.
Xenoethnography is the fic series that we particularly love when it comes to Transformers because it's a perfect blend of a lot of the Transformers not fandoms, but the continuities. So it takes Prime, it takes the, dare I say it, the Bayverse continuity, takes some TFA, like Sari's in it as a Cybertronian child that gets born and is like, I like humans. Fuck you. It's got a little bit of RID, cause what's his name is there?
Sorry, like had the bee moment.
The what?
Me and Puppy Cat, the robot reveal.
Yeah.
Like, her arm gets sliced off and like it's wires and stuff.
Haven't interacted in TF fandom in a hot minute, but God, I'll have to look into that series. Yeah, and it also has a conversation about why Optimus is referred to masculinity wise, and it's the exact reason that and it's the exact mentality that we had, which is masculinity is seen as the strong leader role versus femininity. Because if it was the other way around, that's what he would have used. Because it's just what communicates his role. When you could make the argument that because of the leadership, the matrix of leadership, technically, he can give birth to another Cybertronian. Because he has access to sparks. Birth, I say in air quotes. Because it's not really birth.
Pregnant Optimus Prime.
The amount of MPreg that goes through this fandom.
Damn. I mean, I feel like that's what happens when you have a cast of mostly guys operating on non-human logic.
Yeah, so the thing, the Transformers started in a very misogynistic writer's room, but then ended up actually really gay.
Nice. Oh, I could keep ranting about influences, the things I like and why I like them in relation to gender.
I think, what were we using Transformers for? Oh, to explain Anna's gender.
Yes.
That's kind of Anna's reasoning, is, Anna likes Black Arachnia from TFA.
The spider?
Scientist. But it's the sexy scientist.
Canonized sexual attraction with her.
What?
Yeah. The show made it canon that they experience sexual attraction by having Black Arachnia because it shows
That
she's hot.
There's
And that they're
something
into her.
in whatever way that they do it.
Yep.
There is some sort of attraction there that is not romantic.
I mean, considering this was made by humans, that sexual attraction is what they're making.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always think about wrong whenever there's talk of maternity and Cybertronians. Yeah. Do you want this one? Do you want those?
I don't know.
You can grab them. This one turned out really well. I really like this one.
Oh, that's cute. Can I feel the chippy one? I haven't worn it and I'm curious. I don't hate it. I don't know. It's kind of nice texture. I don't know. I like Bee from Bee and Puppy Cat. Like I said her as an example. And
Fair.
Like
so my own gender identity has influences of things I've explored with Transformers gender. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what are your experiences with media and gender? In reference to your own.
Bee and Puppy Cat is more, I like it. Okay. So, I like Bee and Puppy Cat so much because the day I watched it on, I felt terrible about myself. I think I was crying in my room late at night, and then I found the show and I watched it, and I felt better for myself.
Sorry.
Okay, because someone I know, my mom's friends from Florida's daughter, person, you know who I'm talking about.
Yep.
You met them.
Yep.
You met her. We were friends.
Question mark?
Definitely friends, but like the childhood friend where it's like we were friends when we were so young that developed in completely different ways.
Yep. I had one like that. I swear to God, the tomboyest of tomboy. Without being transmasculine.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Her.
I mean, like, person I know is the exact opposite. Like, this is not someone who I would be friends with now. Probably. Well, I mean, no, I wouldn't be friends with this person now. Like, if I met them at school, not happening. I'm saying them as a way of obscuring identity. This is a girl. This is the girliest of girls. She is, in all the ways, performing girl. This is a conservative, well, she's a woman now, I guess. She's an adult. In all the ways. Straight, into conventional beauty standards. Yeah, those are the two. And the thing that was getting to me that day was the conventional beauty standards thing.
Yeah.
She was coming over to get pictures of herself because my mom's a photographer. And
oh my God, your mom took pictures of children?
Beauty standard wise, the comparison of her to myself was bothering me deeply that day.
Gotcha.
And when I saw Bee and Puppy Cat, it like
flipped a switch in your brain.
Yes. Because like how do I explain like what the show is and like what it is to me?
Ain't that a fucking journey and a half?
Huh?
Explaining what something is to you and how.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bee seems so like comfortable with herself and existing and is just so not okay, like
isn't affected.
Yeah. Like, this is an implied, like, young adult 20-year-old, much older than that chronologically now because of the whole robot thing. Kind of like the idea, she feels like a reverse Sailor Moon. Like, where Sailor Moon is, like, this, like... Oh, I'm not explaining this well. I'm not explaining this well at all. And I'm also not referring to... People have a memory of Sailor Moon that is different to what the show actually is due to nostalgia and how it improved in the later seasons. Early season Sailor Moon is a mess, and I would not recommend watching it if you...
Yeah.
That's someone who likes Sailor Moon. I like Sailor Moon. It gets better as it goes on. people give it more credit than it deserves due to nostalgia and like how revolutionary it was at the time. I think a lot of it has not aged very well. Some of it has. Some of it's really good. Okay. Anyway, that's not related. That's not... We're being Puppy Cat. I shouldn't use that as a comparison. It's not a good one.
I'm fucking wrong, Kingy. I'm a trans masc, non-binary, but in a my strongest gender euphoria comes from people being utterly confused by me way. Mood. Like, I want to offend people by looking like a dude in a dress, not by, oh, look, she's embracing her femininity. That's what I want to look like. I guess the way to combat that is grow a beard.
Mm-hmm. Okay. B in first season being Puppy Cat is not in any relationship, for one, right? Like, she's not performing the straight femininity in any way. That's just nowhere to be found. She lives alone with her magical... with Puppy Cat, her magical cat dog pet, who is just a guy. Not just a guy. Alien guy. Sorry, spoiling the show. I'm gonna spoil the show while I talk about being Puppy Cat. It's great, but you should still go watch it.
Should you wait so that we can watch it together? Or
you know this stuff already because you've seen season 1.
oh yeah.
I'm not gonna spoil past season 1 because season 1 is what I watched that night. So I'm not spoiling it to you.
Oh, did I mention I got served today at my Christian religious workplace?
You did not.
I did, by one of the customers. And then when I turned and spoke to her, she went, "Oh, sorry, ma'am." And I'm like, "No, you had it right the first time, but I can't say that."
Saw the hair from the back. That's so nice. Okay, so I already spoiled the robot twist. She's a robot, alien robot thing. Puppy Cat is the Sea Prince. He's a space outlaw, got transformed into a monster, being this little cat thing. He called himself a monster, but he's just a little guy. I'm getting off topic. The point is, like, what does the show mean to me and why does it affect me? This is why writing's hard. Thinking is hard.
It's easier over text.
Okay. Why I say thinking is hard is in things aren't makes more sense in my head, and trying to translate what is thought to word structure is hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Because the way thought exists in the head is not the same format. And then translation with writing or speaking is difficult sometimes.
I have done years of voice training without T and without looking at me. A lot of people say I sound like a cis guy. So one thing I love doing is I like to dress cute and nice. And when people call me ma'am, I hit them with the deepest possible, like, "Hey, what's up, man?" I'm short, I have long hair, usually wear a mask, and I'm mixed race. I'm androgynous as fuck. And the panic on people's faces is hilarious. That is built like a baked bean. A baked bean! A baked bean! Oh, that was my funniest thing to do with my my siblings, is hit them with the "deadass built like a baked bean." And the joke was like, "Oh my god, she just went and just put a dick in her pants." That was the joke.
Wow.
With the baked bean. A baked bean.
You do that so much.
It's okay. It's how I force my voice lower. Actually, it's my vocal training is that I built like a baked bean. A baked bean. A baked bean. Baked bean that. Baked bean that. And then you just continue in that voice, and you continue low. That's so fair. The joke was all the estrogen left my voice. That was the joke.
Okay. So the person I knew was very small. And my mom and her mom are very diet culture. And so I was wildly uncomfortable the entire time she was there. Because while my parents are being all diet culture, my mom and her mother being all diet culture to themselves and Oh my god, her mother, the constant nitpick with everything about her, how she looks. She thinks she's like this ugly troll, when she's just like this fine, like she looks fine, just woman, you know, she looks fine. But she like, it's like she sees herself as like the ugliest troll. It's so sad. It's so sad to be around. Anyway, her and my mom being around them and being around the person I know all day was so uncomfortable. And also, like, I don't have like a massive appetite, right? And like that was commented on in, because she ate more than me. And then there was a comment from my mom towards her of, oh, I like to eat. Emma must like, that I must like, oh, come eat when no one's around, because I wasn't eating then. And it was like, but then I also felt good about not eating in that case. And then I think I didn't eat for a few days after that.
Bestie!
I told you about it at the time, and then
Did I scold you at the time?
I think a little bit.
Because we've done that.
I think it was like a day and a half I didn't eat anything. I don't really remember. Like, more than a day and a half. Like, that evening of the second day, like, I was talking to you when I caved. Because you were like, what the fuck? But it was... Anyway, point is, that environment of her being there, and her mother and my mom being there, and feeling the comparison between me and her, because she was, like, getting her pictures taken and all this stuff, and, like, so much emphasis on how she looked, and, like, because she was doing this, you know. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Environment I was in?
Yep.
So I felt bad. I felt really bad. Very, very discomfort. And I think beauty standards are, in
bullshit.
a lot of ways, well, it's very much bullshit, but associated femininity, obviously. Not that masculine beauty standards don't exist. They do, but in this case, it is a very feminine thing here, socially. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty versus handsome.
Where it's like, oh, pretty is small, and it's all the things that they try to sell you. Which is why I don't like going into Ulta Beauty. Because it's just trying to
sell you your insecurities back to you.
And I fell into that so hard when I was like 14. I fell into it so hard. I was like a Sephora kid.
Oh god.
I was like that. I was the child that believed in anti-aging stuff.
Oh no, bestie.
I was like, because my mom was like, it's so hard, and she was pushing, like, saying like, oh, gotta avoid that, gotta prevent that from happening. And she didn't exactly push on me, but she was so much like herself that it like rubbed off. You know? So I was like, not in a great space.
I think that's why I am the way I am towards it. It's because my mother never wore makeup.
Yeah.
Never. I never once saw her in makeup. And every time I was like, I hate makeup, she's like, fair. Like, my sister had to fight so hard to have makeup. Because...
opposite at all.
Yeah. Because of all the stuff that's in it.
Fair enough.
It's the ingredients.
Yeah.
That's why she wasn't allowed to have it. It's because all the ingredients was bad.
Oh, yeah, it's toxic as hell.
Yeah.
It's so bad for you, and they push it so hard.
So my mother only let her have the stuff that had the natural ingredients in it, which is good. That's, yeah.
Yes.
But because of that, it was... I never had the pushed experience of, you should wear makeup.
I never had that really either. And it wasn't that exactly. But it was like... So it was much more body stuff for me.
Gotcha.
I mean, my mom was weird about acne, but that was more... That just gave me the response of stop touching my face.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was still talking about being puppy cat and how gender and how that relates. In that case, it was the feminine performance of beauty standards, and those are awful. Being puppy cat, I watched it one of those nights like that they were there, and I felt a lot better because B is like, well, for one, like I said, okay, not in a hetero relationship or any relationship. She lived by herself with her puppy cat. She dresses in a way that is feminine, yes, but in very cute. Very cutesy. Not like... I like the style of being puppy cat. It's very cute. I like cute things. She is like the closest portrayal to like a chubby female character, main character, I've ever seen in media. And it's like, there's debates over they try to slim her down in season 2, but then it's also like, no, they have really inconsistent animation. There are some frames in the show which definitely...
You might snap them.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I need to stop fidgeting. I'm sorry. I need to stop fidgeting with your bracelets. I'm holding the metal mariachi guy now.
Fidget with that.
Thank you. Okay.
If you break that, that's good.
Cool. So, there's some shots of the show where she looks smaller than others. There's some shots where she definitely looks like a plus-size character. Anyway, in no way is B pushing diet culture. In no way.
Yeah.
Like, a decent amount of the show is, oh, she's hungry a lot, which has implications that it has to do with she's a robot, and... But she doesn't need to eat. It said she also doesn't need to eat. Anyway. This is a character that strongly goes against diet culture. And it's not that she also isn't made out to be like the ugly fat friend, right? Or she isn't portrayed as bad for it. It's not the amoral thing. I feel so uncomfortable explaining this.
You don't have to. If you want to, you can. But if you're uncomfortable, you can stop.
Okay. I want to keep explaining it.
Then go for it.
Crawl into a hole.
Understandable.
Anyway.
Can I read chat?
Sure.
Relationships with food are so fucking difficult, and it's harder to keep that relationship healthy when other people can't learn to hold their fucking tongues. Sorry, I added that last fuck, but, you know, that's my addition.
I was never pushed to be on a diet thing, and, like, I wasn't really... it's complicated.
The environment you're around shapes your mindset.
Yes. Environment was very diet culture, especially in the week that person was visiting. And being puppy cat completely subverting it and not leaning into it at all. And here's B, this, like, not human.
You had spice moment.
Yes, I had a spice moment. Here's B, who is, yes, girl, but also, like, not human and not leaning into the heteronormativity. She has, like, crushes on guys. I think she's implied to be straight because, like, she has crushes on guys. That's shown in the pilot and in later.
Yeah.
But it's not, like, a big part of her character here. Like, it's not for the aromantic thing, really. But that is part of it. And she lives by herself and isn't in any way diet culture related. And she's adorable. So it completely subverts the idea of thin is pretty with having this character who's like magical girl, adorable, very cutesy aesthetic, but also isn't pushing diet culture and isn't exactly societal accepted femininity.
Yeah.
And that...
Oh, shit.
Look, seeing that show at that time is just...
You had spice moment with Psyche K.
Not exactly, because that's a more representation thing, and it wasn't it subverted the... It subverted the things I was experiencing, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, and again, it's not like they were attacking me or commenting on my body or comparing. They weren't doing anything truly malicious, right? Like, I don't want to make it sound like these are bad people, right? Because they didn't do anything. They didn't say anything to me, really. They didn't, like, point out differences, but they were talking about diet culture and beauty standards, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've seen it. You've been around these people.
Mm-hmm.
You've
And I
seen
hated
how they
every
lie to
second
each
of it.
other. You've seen how they talk, like my mom and her friend talk, and how they talk diet-wise, right? And I was around her, and I was around the person I know, who, like, you know, environment was shitty. I felt like shit. I felt terrible. Show subverted those things, made me feel better. And that's why being Puppy Cat is my favorite show.
Yay.
It was... because it was such a bad, like, few days. Like, bad enough that my response to it was to not eat for a few days.
Yeah.
Like, that's how bad it was. Like, nothing happened. So it feels, like, weird to say, like, oh. Because I don't want to place blame, because nothing... Like, I don't want... Reaction feels unreasonable, right? Because nothing bad happened, but the environment was just so uncomfortable. You
Bestie,
know?
would you say that me being in a Christian religious environment as a queer person is bad for me?
Yes.
Well then.
Anyway.
Don't dodge the question.
I answered the question.
I know, but don't dodge the implication of it.
Okay. Anyway. I felt bad. And my response to that was... It's not that I expected to lose weight or experience a result. It was that it wasn't that. The goal wasn't weight loss, exactly. The goal wasn't be like them. The goal was the point, I guess, of... Okay. Inch word metabolism on myself, you know? Your grandfather comments how little I eat.
Yeah.
That stuff. I know, like, dieting doesn't work the way people think it is. It usually doesn't work. I know the idea that, like, oh, not eat for a few days is gonna do shit to, like, actually lose weight. I knew all these things, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was I don't know exactly how to describe what the mindset was.
Being so for real with you, we have not eaten for periods of time to gain weight. Because we knew the fact of if you don't eat, then your body's going to scramble to gain weight.
Yeah, I know that. I know that's why a lot of times dieting doesn't work.
We starved so that we would eat the next day and gain weight.
Mm.
In an attempt to try and gain weight, and it never worked.
I feel like it's harder to change what your body's structure for itself is.
Yeah.
And people try to, and it doesn't usually work.
But then starving also became a kind of a comfort in a way, because it was a control that we had, which is something we project onto Big.
People tend to get eating disorders. That might have been part of it for me. Like I don't know. Kind of just to fuck you, I'm not gonna eat. Because...
Hold on, I'm gonna mute for a second.
It was like... Okay, fuck you, no. I don't know. they're pushing all this diet culture stuff. They're talking about dieting, losing weight. Oh, it's hard. Oh, they look bad. Oh, they feel bad with themselves. Oh, Katie's so pretty. Oh, she's so young and pretty. Oh, I'm just not gonna eat now because you're pushing this so hard, and I'm gonna, like, I guess. What was it proving? Like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it because it makes sense in my head, the thought process I had at the time of the response of
fuck you.
Because I can't say it like it was a, oh, I can do this better than you can do this, I can just not eat. Because it's not that exactly. Maybe it was like, oh, I feel gross, so I'm just not gonna eat. And then I'm gonna feel better about myself because I didn't eat. And how my body looks is how my body looks, but the important thing is I'm just not gonna eat, and then I'm gonna feel better myself because it was. Regardless of how my body looks, if I didn't eat, I didn't eat. And you can't say anything about that because I just didn't do the thing that you're so pushing as to lose weight, and you're so moralizing of like it doesn't matter if I don't eat too much or like don't.
Proving the point that not eating didn't do anything.
But that wasn't the idea going into it. It was, I guess, in some ways a combination of like, it feels gross to eat now. It's like, fuck you, I'm not gonna do it because, and that's regardless of how I look. I didn't, like, it wasn't about proving it didn't work. It was more of like,
Therapy.
even if I don't have the results that they're doing the thing to get, I'm still like, you can't do the, oh, eating bad, eating amoral, eating make you fat, fat amoral, fat look bad. I didn't eat. Haha, this is the thing you're obsessed with. I don't know, because nothing feels right as the explanation for it. I can't fully explain what it was that led me to do that. I didn't even tell anyone. No one noticed. It was very pretty.
Ella.
Like, my mom doesn't know this happened. She doesn't know any of it. She doesn't know I was upset. She doesn't know any of that. Because it was only for, like, a couple days.
And
I drink fluids.
It's typically what you do to relieve the pain.
I don't think I even felt, like, pain at that point. Because it wasn't, like, long enough to where it was, like, true hunger pains. Like, I don't remember feeling hungry.
After 6 to 8 hours of it, then you start feeling it. But once, like, I think, like, after a certain point,
after a while, it turns off and you stop feeling the pain.
Yeah.
And, like, I got to that point where I didn't feel. I remember when I finally ate, I wasn't hungry particularly. It was because I hadn't eaten, and I was telling you about it.
Because when we went on the allergy diet, we had moments of, wow, eating sucks.
Yeah, because you eat just not good food.
Like, eating just fucking sucks. I'm not gonna do it. Because it was likely a depression thing.
Doesn't help.
And then it also became a, you know what? I'm gonna destroy my body because I just want somebody to notice that I am not okay.
I don't know if that was part of it for myself. I don't know. Like, I know, but I can't explain it, if that makes sense. Sort of. I don't know. Damn it. Do I sound weird?
No.
Okay. And, like, when I ate again, it was like, I knew it wasn't gonna last. Like, I knew what I was doing couldn't keep happening, and I wasn't gonna, like, do what my mom does and, like, diet and stuff. It was
I've rapidly developing cold, so I'll hop off. But God, I feel for you both. I wish you both much healing and safety in your lives. Thank you.
Like, it wasn't something I intended to, like, continue with dieting. But it wasn't gonna just stop eating it totally. So when I ate again, it didn't feel like a huge deal because it was like, okay, I did it. I didn't eat. Fuck you.
Task accomplished.
Task accomplished, sort of, I guess. Because I knew it was like, this can't go on, like, permanently.
Was it an OCD thing?
No, it wasn't. I don't think so. Was it? I don't think so, because it didn't feel like an OCD thing. But if it was an OCD thing, it would have continued. Like, I would have continued having compulsions of not eating.
Mm.
And I didn't. It was just like, this is upsetting me. I'm gonna, like, not eat for, like, a concerning period of time. Because I'm gonna feel better about myself if I do that.
Mm.
And then I did it. But I know dieting doesn't work. I know it doesn't work. I know they try it and I know it doesn't work. Some people pull it off and make it work, but that's so much fewer than people think. And usually it just ends up you lose weight and then you gain it. And then you lose weight and then you gain it. And you just trail up. Because your metabolism slows.
Yep.
I didn't like the idea of, like, limiting but still having to eat some. So just not at all felt better. So yeah.
You did a protest.
It wasn't a protest. That's not a good... Don't do that. Don't do that. Because it's not even a protest. No one knew. Like, it was internal protest. But it wasn't like a protest. Like, it wasn't like, I know this is wrong and I'm gonna do this. It was an upset reaction. Like, I was upset and therefore I did this thing.
Ah.
Like, I think the point was it to somewhat be self-destructive in a way because I was upset.
That's what I was gonna say.
Like, I think the point was it kind of like, this is upsetting me. They're doing this, so I'm gonna do this as a method of self-destruction.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the most accurate way to describe what that was. But it wasn't like an ongoing, like, I'm gonna change my body by dieting or I'm never gonna eat again. It was
I'm having a bout of upset.
I'm gonna do this because I'm upset. Oh, it's over now. Okay, I'm gonna eat again. So it didn't, like, develop into an eating disorder.
Thank God.
It was disordered eating, but it didn't develop into an eating disorder.
Yes.
Because, like, when it ended, it ended. It was like, okay, you told me to eat again, and I know, like, realistically, I can't keep not eating. Or else, you know, it trails into way worse, like eating disorders, hospital visits, feeding tubes. Like, I know where this goes, like, if you continue this. And I didn't feel any physical urge to stop. Like, I didn't feel like, oh, I'm hungry, I'm giving in. I wasn't hungry because it passed that point. Like, I wasn't starving or anything. It was just like, okay, well, I guess it's time to go back to eating again. Cool. And I think, like, they had left at that point, and so the continued distress wasn't happening. So yeah, that's what happened.
Bracelet.
Pretty. Anyway, being puppy cat made me feel better. That was nice.
Fuck.
And so being puppy cat has its favorite show status. It also relates to B just not being, like, I don't know. I don't want to say her being pathetic. It's not, like, it's... hard to fully explain what the show is to me, but that is a huge part of it. It's also a good show and I liked it. Yes. Yeah, I rambled again for a long time. I don't fully remember what I said to you when we were talking. Also, part of stopping was I knew, like, oh, if you do this, it's gonna massively slow metabolism, and then it's gonna be way worse. So that's was probably the main reason I realized that this isn't sustainable. I'm not gonna keep this going, you know?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I think I did tell my mom.
You did?
I don't remember how exactly. She didn't really react. I don't remember how I told her though. It wasn't a, oh, I don't think it wasn't a, oh, I was upset or I don't know. I don't remember. She wasn't concerned.
Gotcha.
How are you doing?
I'm doing a bracelet. Honestly, Chad is getting so much fucking lore.
Chad is, this is the lore episode. Shit, is this oversharing on the internet? No, it's fine.
I wouldn't say it is. This is opening up about an experience that you had.
Mm-hmm.
My sister, when I went on that diet,
Yeah.
she kind of fucked us up a little bit, because to some degree we did start being like, oh wow, we're losing weight.
She was weird about it.
Because she was like, oh, I wish I should join you. And I'm like, fucking bet. Try it, bitch. Because she would always go, oh, I'm too chubby. And I'm like, bitch, you look fine. What the fuck?
It's arbitrary. That's what I found. Like, what is thin versus fat is kind of arbitrary.
Yeah.
Because you have people bigger than you saying, oh, you're so small. And then you have people smaller than you who, yeah. Like, I've seen that very much.
Hello. New pretty beads. Making bracelets. This is Arrow Aloe bracelet. Pretty bracelet.
Bestie, it's me. Look, it's me.
A sentence in my mind versus when I speak.
It's a picture of a bunny.
It's a picture of a bunny.
And it's a bunny with it's just melting down. It's me.
Yeah, but it's you. We've done a gay flag. We've done the... Oh, fuck. I can't remember it.
Which one? The gender apathetic.
Gender apathetic flag. Done a bunch of arrows and aces. Done agender. Done ace. Got a whole bunch of arrow and ace. A lot more arrow than ace. Or actually, a couple of arrows. This one's arrow and ace. This one's arrow. This one's ace. Got to collect the whole set. Yeah. Ugh.
I'm not a fairyman, but calling myself a bunny in some ways feels more like better than calling myself like a woman or girl. Definitely woman. Bunny feels better than that.
You're bunny gender.
I'm not. It's not a gender thing.
I was making a joke.
It's a more,
I was making a joke about, I was like, not woman, bunny.
it's not gender, I think. I feel more comfortable associating with a rabbit than I do with society, what, woman ideals, yes. What? Don't do that look. I'm not CG in this case. Oh my god, I'm not having like crossover between Anna and CG in this. Is that a thing? I'm gonna look this up and I'm not gonna discover anything about myself.
That's where it starts.
That's a good quote. That should be in funny quotes. You should put down funny quotes. I'm gonna look something up and not discover anything about myself.
I need you to add these to your own quote book, okay?
I can't. I don't have access to bunny quotes.
You don't?
I don't. Only you have access to bunny quotes.
Really?
Yes.
Nobody else can see it?
People can see it. They can't edit it. That's why every time you say something and I need to add context, I forward it.
Oh. Okay, what was the other thing?
Bunny gender is a zero gender where someone feels a connection to bunnies or other similar animals, whether it be connection to them or simply incorporating them into their gender to better understand it. Bunny gender was made mostly for neurodivergent people, specifically for autistic people. However, anyone can identify as bunny gender. It can be associated with the quality of bunnies and cute rabbits, such as being cute, fluffy, small, soft. It's also fauna gender, and may also be a kin gender or an aesthetic gender. That's the definition, and this is flag.
Oh, cute.
Bunny. It does look like the gay flag.
It does.
See, I could not say I'm that because that's all the problems I feel with saying I'm demigirl but amplified times 10.
But if
People
you were
not gonna accept that one.
But
no
if
one gonna accept that one.
If it was just you in a room with yourself,
I'm not. You're in here. Myself and
fine, in the room with somebody who has very much got a plural member in their head, might I add, who is the cat version. So, I'll mute.
What?
You are you.
Okay, thank you. We'll still say I am Bunny.
You are Bunny. Yes.
Yes, this is it here.
Where's?
I just don't know if that's a gender thing. Like, I feel like that's not correct.
Is it just an identity thing?
Yeah, but I'm not Therian either. You know?
Yeah.
I feel weird now.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, oh, I'm sorry. That feels weird to say.
What does?
I feel weird now. Because it's the same, oh, I feel like I'm making shit up. But it's like, I know, I believe Therians are real. I just don't feel like I
Personally,
am one.
Yeah,
But then it feels weird to say that there's not any identifying with rabbits then. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not a furry because that's an anthropomorphic thing.
I just know you've got a lot of fear of shame with you.
I do.
And we went through a lot of that. We are still going through a lot of that.
Yeah. Definitely. Every time I have a discussion in my room about something like this, I'm always afraid to leave my room because I'm afraid I'm going to run into someone who overheard.
Ah. Understandable.
So, like, after phone calls, or just, you know, right now, I feel afraid to leave the room.
I'm starting the process of cleaning up.
Oh, okay. Are you still streaming?
Yes.
Okay. You want help cleaning up, or you got it?
If you want to help, you can.
I'm going to lay down for a second and I need help.
It took us a while to actually identify as trans.
Huh?
It took us a while to actually identify as trans.
Really?
Mhm.
What do you mean?
Like, yeah, we went by they, them for a while. But we were fine with not having a dick. Or, you know, yeah. Sometimes we wish we don't have tits, but a binder's fine. The aspect of, you know, not transing enough. Not transing the gender enough.
Just go. Oh, never mind.
What? What?
I was fully non-binary. It would.
Fuck! Sorry,
Going
unrelated.
back in time to earlier conversation where I was ranting and you were messing up the beats.
I just tilted it over.
All the things would be more reasonable, like with not wanting tits and how I felt about, you know, social constructs,
Yeah.
gender normative norms.
Yeah.
Like that would be more understandable if I was fully non-binary, but no, and whatever. It's just thoughts.
Auditory processing disorder.
I feel weird talking about that now because I feel it's not that bad. It's there's no I don't have to deal with shit trans people have to deal with.
I mean, you're feeling the imposter syndrome, they do.
Yeah. Well.
Do you feel the same way about being, like, queer? Because you're aromantic? You don't have to deal with the struggles of a gay man trying to legalize marriage because you're not dealing with marriage.
Well, I might be. But no, I don't feel that way because I don't feel like aromantics have less struggle than other queers.
Then
I feel like demigirl versus a trans man definitely has an observable difference in struggle. Like it just is. Like it would be way harder to be a trans man than a demigirl. And therefore much, like, you could...
would it be harder to be bi than gay? I
guess. Bi people get the they don't exist thing, too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard in that sense because they get more shit from queer people. And because
do you see my point?
They get more shit from queer people.
Do you see my point?
Are they can't avoid it?
Bi people are still queer, just like how gay people are still queer, just like how aromantics are still queer, just like how asexuals are still queer. Do you see my point? Just because their struggles are different doesn't make them not queer.
I didn't say it wasn't queer.
My example is a blanket term for subgroups. Mm-hmm. Trans is often the blanket term for subgroups.
I guess so.
Under it. So you are not, like, violating something. Get off Tumblr.
Get off Tumblr. Wild statement telling me to get off Tumblr. You think the rest of the internet's better? Tumblr's probably the least terrible. Actually, no. Because there's more of a queer community, that means more queer on queer fighting.
And more people trying to cause infighting that have bad intent.
Yes.
Which I don't think a lot of people think of, actually.
I didn't think of that either. But that would be a thing.
Yep. If somebody comes into the community trying to cause discourse, pointedly trying to rile it up, that is not someone that's in the community. Like, bad faith discourse. Not saying, like, causing change that should actually be happening discourse, but, like, you know.
Yes.
There's a difference between a harassment campaign and Be like, DNI, or here are a list of people to block because they're X.
I've seen a lot of those.
Yeah.
I don't think DNI lists ever work.
It's fucking idiotic.
Actually, the only ones I think work are do not interact if you're under 18.
Yeah.
That's understandable. And some people, not you, would respect it.
What?
You went in places when you weren't 18.
Yeah.
Before.
Because I was the edgy child that...
Yes.
But that's on me for my choice, not the person at that point.
Sorry, I just mean, like, that one would be understandable one to use. Like, do not interact if you're under 18.
Yeah.
Like, that's reasonable. That's people would, yeah. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Popcorn palace have an age limit?
Because adults want to be in adult spaces, just exist without having to deal with children.
Okay, that makes sense. Sorry, that was a stupid question.
There wasn't. A lot of this stuff can equate to our medical problem experience. We don't feel like we're affected enough to label ourselves as disabled. But we don't feel like we're capable as normal people.
I see.
So it's like, I don't have the same problems as you, and I don't want to be called fake for claiming it.
I see.
But, you know, you saw us this afternoon.
So that's pretty disabled. I wouldn't call myself that anymore. I was in the past for sure.
Yeah.
But it doesn't affect me the same way anymore. If I was put in that environment again, it might. But yeah.
I need a trash can.
The trash box is outside the room.
There's a trash can. Got some grapes.
I would eat some grapes, yes. But
I don't want to waste this food.
I just don't want to move.
What?
I just don't want to move.
Okay. I'll bring it to you.
You don't want to, okay. I also do want to move some of the thing I had downstairs.
What?
But I also do want to move because I want to get a thing I had downstairs.
Okay.
So I'm just waiting till I have the will to get up and go get the thing.
Yeah, understandable.
Oh, I'm scared.
Could you throw that out?
Okay, yeah.
like while you're going. Love in a Bible, love in a Bible. Don't need love when it comes to the Bible. Stuff in the Bible, doesn't love. How's chat's day going? How's chat? Alright, chat. I think I'm gonna go. It's late. It's like 1 o'clock where I live. Have a good night. Remember to like the stream. Bye bye.